Hi everyone, just to let you know, Noah, who plays Bravv, has decided to leave the campaign, but we will be continuing on with Alta, Belladonna, and Ferrum as usual. It's the start of the Grand Line saga, so I hope everyone... We call it Anastasia since last time, so I'm gonna make a token for that.
Yeah!
Real quick.
Anastasia gets a token!
You can have it reusable, and I'll also import the Griffin. Because I imagine that's the one you'll be using the most, the Griffin. Oh, Monster Manual does not include Griffin. What the fuck? Nike is not selling shoes.
Evan asked me, he's like, I hope you're not mad at me for getting rid of the cards. Like, I'm mad at Ferrum.
You know what else could have happened? I could have died. Or I could have lost intelligence.
Okay, well, it's not about you.
Okay. Last time, you arrived on Island of O'Clock. You, the Irish named island. What else? You just, yeah, you were after fighting Makia, you slept. You beat up some trees that attacked you in the night. You got some horses to guide you through this big ass jungle. You went through some time bubbles. Some of you were affected, some were not. Who was most affected? Was it Ferrum?
Probably.
Is there anyone else?
I got like some longer hair. I did, yeah.
Yeah, Alta does.
But I don't think it's... Yeah, I got longer hair.
Unless she wanted to grow her hair out, then that's good.
I don't know, I haven't thought about it. I need to think about it. Good to have options, though.
Yeah, she has options now. And I think Belladonna had like grey roots, but then it got undone.
Yeah.
We realized something, I don't remember what it was.
She painted them with ink or something, didn't she?
It was that I came in on my horse.
Yeah, it was. We found out afterwards that it was going on Anastasia, so it would have been the 2d20 roll thingy instead.
Yeah.
And you guys slept the night, made it to the island, or made it into the city. There was another bubble you guys jumped through, and then we had Belladonna dress covered in fucking burn marks, Alta outfit covered in burn marks from Makia. No time to restock. Ferrum all shaggied up, looks real poofy. Sort of chinchilla-esque, some would say.
That one.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh, sorry, I did a microaggression towards the minx. Bad.
Already ruining girls' night.
No, that was a mocker. Yeah. Yeah, you guys are outside of this island. The first thing that Alta's eyes go towards is beyond, like, just on the outside of this island's walls, or the city's walls. Someone is putting up a flyer for the token that is in. It says that it's going to be in just the entertainment arena / sports arena. That they're going to put up a big top or a big tent for it. Says that it's going to be here for a week and it's going to go on every night.
When does it start?
It starts tonight. You guys know it's like the time kind of passes weird here, where it's sort of like constantly changing time, but they do have clocks, and it says it's like noon today, but like it does like flash dark every now and then.
Guys, look! It's the circus! Oh, I know, I know Roger's dying and all, but if we have some free time, do you think we can go to the circus? We can help him really quick, right? I mean, we've got time.
Yeah, we can do it fast, I guess.
Can we, Basetta? Can we?
We do have more time than we previously thought, so I suppose you have to be quick, though.
Okay. She like dashes off towards the circus and then realizes that it's actually like, I mean, it's noon, so obviously it's not set up yet. So then she comes back.
You dash out and you see like a huge wall in front of you. And you see next to this wall is like a map of this city. Has a couple of like little like notes over it warning people of like temporary things, like how you would see like road closed that would be taken off of the permanent map. But you guys can see the whole of the island. It's kind of it's not a secretly placed, so they just kind of show you everything that's on. Incarnate was fucking with me today. Huh?
Oh my god.
Tree.
Yeah, you guys know that the one thing you could see from above was that this island is built around a giant tree that also has like the face of like a clock tower. You guys can see it over the walls. It's got this like back glowing blue dim light, like a natural light of a clock face. And as you guys were passing through like the time bubble, you'd hear a really loud, like almost thunder strike, it sounds like, but it was just the tick of the clock reverberating all of a sudden. So yeah, you know that is like the main thing that they've built this city around, why it's here, alongside just being next to a river, I suppose. You know that you're here to meet the Navy to talk about some, or the Marines, strangely labeled the Navy on this map, about Davy Jones cultists. You know that you need to get your soul back, or you need to get Roger's soul back from Davy Jones.
No. We're here to go to the circus, actually.
That's it. And the timeline for Roger dying that Belladonna has correctly learned is 2 days from now. So, you know, there is time, but not the most time, you know. You guys pass through. You're sort of like there's a lot of like temporary housing here. It also kind of looks like there's like practice dummies to like that have like sword slashes for them and stuff like that. It's sort of more like a campsite out here that nobody's permanently living in. It seems like there's a big gated wall that has these giant ballistas like on top of them, so one on each side. And there's guards just kind of sitting around, but they're not keeping an eye out because how often does a person come out of the forest, etc. So you guys see the map? Is there anything you want to do before you head in?
Can I just see what they're building? Does it say
the
on
construction?
the map what they're building? Yeah.
You guys can walk over there. This is outside of the walled area, so nobody's keeping an eye on it.
Yeah.
Do you guys just want to head on over and see what they're building?
Sure.
I'm just curious. I think Belladonna just wants to have a nosy and be like, what's he doing?
Yeah.
Real like ma thing of like, what's going on over there? What are they doing? How long are they building it for? And just like, you know as much information as your ma does, but your ma still asks you these questions, you know what I mean?
She's like one of those Italian men that just likes to watch construction sites with her hands behind her back, just for curiosity.
Yeah, that's what she wants to do. She wants to go have a nosy.
You look and you don't see any scaffolding, you don't see any like a construction team at all. What you see is this river has this like this river is partially like cut off by this bubble. This bubble doesn't really like have much physical property. It almost just feels like this like magical weird devil fruitish type thing that when you put your hand in you feel it aging and stuff like that, but it's not like you could like throw a rock at it and it would smack off the wall. But you notice that the river is actually intersected with it, and there's sort of an unnatural, or I guess natural in this sense, but typically unnatural thing where the river is partway through this bubble, and within the bubble's boundaries, the erosion of the river is happening way more rapidly than on either other side of it. So it's almost like a waterfall at this part, because the water is just, there's so much water slowly coming through that it all bursts out really quickly at the end. So it's a very speedy river, and what you see is what looks like a fishman, a snapping turtle dude with a big blue shell, kind of palish green skin underneath. And he is standing at the edge of the river, and he is just punching in this perfect karate formation into the river over and over again, and then he stops for a couple seconds and he scratches his chin, and since he's got these huge claws, they just make a really loud grating noise, and then he'll punch in another direction. He can't see you guys because his back is turned to you and he's just kind of looking out, but this seems to be whatever the construction is. It's just this guy.
They should get some otters in there.
Why otters?
I want to walk up to the guy and just be like, "Good afternoon, sir.
Oh, hello.
I noticed there's like a bunch of off limits due to construction. Can I ask what it is that is being constructed?
He's got like a very dry mouth. He just swallows slowly and he just like nods very solemnly at you. You can tell he's looking past you, and you can see at a further look that this guy has like these milked over cataracts. He can't really see very well, and he's looking past you, and he just goes, yes, you know, I've lived here my whole life, and this has just been a problem that people have been ignoring, that eventually this river is going to just erode way too quick, and these walls are going to fall in eventually, or cave in. It's just, nobody really does anything about it, because if we put any structure there, it's just going to erode away as well. So, you know, I'm just using my knowledge of Fishman Karate to try and reshape it manually myself. You know, and he points, and he's just kind of like bashing it to be straight, like it slightly widens the river, but it's no longer going in a curve and eroding it. He's just kind of like punching these chunks out, but from using the water itself to erode it more naturally rather than just digging it.
Ah, okay.
Wow.
So, is what he's doing working?
It appears to be. He's working incredibly slow.
Okay.
But you also see he's just a turtle. He's working quite slow. Like, he takes forever to... He kind of, like, looks and studies very long where he should go next. Takes a long time to punch, and then whenever he punches, it's, like, lightning fast. And it goes to over to the other side of the river, like 60 feet away, and just perfectly cuts out a straight line. It's like,
Wow. That's so cool. Fair, why can't you do Fishman Karate?
Ferrum's not the fishman.
Yeah, but they do, like, punch.
So can you. Go to the water.
Also, like, looking at her face, like, she's never punched someone in her life.
Oh, did you want to learn?
Oh, well, I'd be kind of embarrassed on my own. Can you teach me?
No, I don't know.
Oh, right, yeah, you don't know Fishman Karate.
This wise old turtle looks at Alta, like, is like looking at Alta's, like, knees, and just goes, "Oh, hello, little fairy fair. They say you know how to punch."
I think he's talking to you.
I'm not sure I've ever thrown a punch before, actually.
No,
But,
the other one. I can recognize the voice.
Oh, it's me!
Yeah,
Yes.
they punch people all the time.
Oh.
Don't say it like that.
Is it for good reason? Because you should never throw a punch if you're not intending it, you know, to hit and deal damage.
I mean, I don't do it for fun.
That's good.
So do you just, like, move the water?
You know, the way I've practiced my Fisherman Karate has changed over the years. A lot of things come into this, you know, stress changes how often I practice. I had a child a long time ago, and that changed my schedule again. I once viewed this as just a way of defending myself from a prosecution, in case anyone was to look down on me as a fisherman, but as I grew up in this place, it was strangely kind to me. So I showed my respect, and I looked deeper into the water, and it eventually seemed to come back to me. And on the days that I was stressed, it seemed to be uneasy, and it rippled. The days that I'm calm, I feel like I can see the calm in it. It's much more about what's in your mind than what's in your body. You just kind of have to feel the water and be familiar with it, and the rest will follow.
I start palming through the water.
Not like that. He's not looking at you.
Ferrum!
I can hear it rippling. No, that's not what you want to do. No.
So what do you want me to do?
Alright, well, I want you to... Alright, none of the other two. You two. No, you three. No, you four. He just...
He's sensing them.
Like, yes. No, you... None of the rest of you are allowed to judge what the little one says in this moment, but we must truly get our worries off our backs. Alright, I want you to kneel down, look at the water, and treat this like a religious exercise. Be entirely open. I want you to say something that you regret and something that you wish to do. And some words are banned in this ceremony, such as I should have, or I could have, or I would have. I only wish to hear I didn't and I will. So I would like you to state what is heavy on your mind and claim what you will do going forward. and then I want to see how the water reacts to you.
Okay.
I can start if you cannot think of anything.
Please do.
All right. He sits down. He lights a bit of incense, you see, and then he throws it in the water. And it, of course, fizzles out. And he just kind of watches it slowly go down the river. And he's like, you could have told me that I was a little too close to the water, little one.
Sorry.
It's okay. I'm an adult. I will not do that again. And I failed to do it this time. I had a child and I raised him in this world. We stayed inside of this town our entire lives. He was treated very well here. We lived on the outskirts together because I feared what they would do to fishermen. I knew the outside world. He did not. And one day he came in. He was very big for his age, very powerful. And the people treated him very patiently. And he made lots of friends. And he was so excited to share this with the rest of the world that he left this place and he came back crying, covered in wounds, and the world had turned on him. You know, this place is a pocket of time, pocket of the past, yet it seems like out there it's more outdated in terms of their views. I regret that I let my son go out that time. I regret not following him, but I will reconnect and I will make these things right. He just goes and he like draws a little with his claw in the dirt, like a little drawing of his son. Group history check, please.
Okay.
That's the 15.
As he's-
I'm still tired.
Oh yeah. Ferrum, as he's drawing it, it kind of looks like Incus at first, but then you realize that the giant ear that you're seeing is actually a shoulder. Like you're about to say something really dumb, and then he keeps going like, "My son, how I miss you," and you kind of shut yourself up before you say anything. Belladonna, you remember you had an interaction with this fisherman that he's describing. This was a very large, very strong fisherman watching Roger's execution that attempted to, or was ready to spear Garrett Machia right through the heart as he was delivering his speech. But due to the time stop happening, you witnessed that he headed off. He didn't throw his spear like he planned to. He had this huge trident. Because you guys had caused like such a ruckus, essentially, he chose not to attack, and he instead went to escape. And you kind of remember in this moment, the last thing that you remember him doing was he ran off in the same direction that Onda did. Both of them ran to the sea together.
Oh yeah, he was the guy who I went over and I was like, "Don't do this. It's a dumb idea." And he was like, "Fuck off." And I was like, "Okay, fuck you."
Yeah, he was like, "Don't." He basically just said like, "Don't put your hands on me, human."
Yeah.
And he was just like, "I'll do what I want to do, and I'll see whatever comes of it is up to me." Kind of was the idea that he had. He really did not want to talk to you.
Okay,
yeah, you remember that in this moment.
Yeah. I think Belladonna, knowing who this guy is and how rude he was, has a lot of opinions on this dude's parenting style, but she's gonna keep them to herself.
Also, you remember this guy being around just because, like, there might have been a moment when you guys were pouring in and, like, this guy was bright blue and yellow, and he was also 4 times the height of a regular human. He was just huge and wide. You didn't interact with him, but he was definitely, like, one of the more suspicious people in the crowd. Or, like, you're kind of just, like, you did a double take or two, and you kind of remember his face, it stuck out. But you don't remember interacting with him.
I think he was bigger than that.
He very slowly turns around. Just goes, "Oh, I'm sorry, have you met my son?"
I don't think I have, but I think Miss Donna probably had an interaction with him, right? I'm sure it went well.
Yes, I passed by him very briefly. I think he's well. It wasn't really like a conversation. It was more
No, I remember now. He told you to fuck off.
Yeah.
I just remembered.
This man grows a really slow and very wide smile, and he goes, "Oh, well, I'm glad he let you walk out of there. That was, at least he's probably regaining some of his kindness. His heart has been quite darkened for a while. You know, after he left here.
Was
he
he
saw-
being nice?
Yes, he was. Did you not know of him before you met him?
No, he was just a guy in the crowd. that
Oh.
You know, he was going to do something that probably might have gotten himself in danger. I warned him, you know, maybe you shouldn't do that, and he told me to fuck off. So
Oh.
that was the extent of that conversation. It
Well,
wasn't,
I
you know,
wouldn't
don't
say
feel-
that to you, but you know, I can't say I did not expect him to say something like that to a human. This guy kind of like, he really like, he's got like this, he's just like this old dried up man, and he licks his claw and he pins it up to like feel the wind, and he goes, yes, the one far in the back there, the sickly man. My son was friends with him. They were crew members together for a long time, and
Oh, yeah.
before he got captured, they broke off, let's just say, and he formed his own crew. My son's name is Sunbell, and he formed his own crew and managed to get quite a reputation for himself as one of the 4 strongest pirates in the world. He's known for, well, he kind of like shudders a little bit. He's like, he has a trident that is specifically built that when it hits you, it rotates and carves out your heart. So he always aims for the chest. It's quite, you know, it's good to hear that a human
that's
made
badass.
contact. It's good to hear that he made contact with a human and did not kill them. I just know that he aims to liberate all fishermen through whatever means possible, and leave no fishermen behind is kind of his strategy. I doubt that. I doubt that just being civil in front of the crowd was the reason that he did not kill you for touching him. But hopefully this means something for him. Maybe he's remembering his roots with fisherman karate. Maybe he's remembering his time with me. I don't know. I will go see him when the time is right.
I think he needs you now.
This guy turns to you.
You seem so calm and nice, and you're just here with the water, and he's going around just, like, telling people to fuck off for no reason.
He turns to you and he like faces like straight ahead towards you for the first time. He was kind of looking over his shoulder and just kind of like half peeking at you before. And he looks at you and he just says, "Oh, well, I understand your haste, but saying those words to you are just a drop in the ocean compared to the cruelty that he showed in the past." And he points at his own chest, and you can see this big, perfect circle over where this guy's heart would be. And he says, "I'm just waiting until I can have a conversation with my son and be able to survive whatever he may throw at me before I can let my words reach him." He's quite strong, you see. And he gives like a smile to Ferrum, but like a couple inches off Ferrum's eyes.
Nice. Did something happen?
I think it was just that he'd lived to know the normality of just belonging, and the world was not kind, and I wanted to keep him in one place, but he wanted to share. Kind of, it's not the biggest city. Living here your whole life, if your heart longs for adventure, you're not really going to stay here forever. And fortunately, I could not convince him. He was just so big and so strong that I couldn't physically hold him back. He went out alone. He didn't even need to wait for a crew. As such a powerful fisherman, he could just swim to wherever he wanted, and he swam around to multiple islands, and he faced the same treatment everywhere. Of course, he fought back, and the people that attacked him didn't gain any notoriety, but he gained a bounty. And, I think that he seeks to make the rest of the world like this place. It's quite a nice place, but maybe I kept him cuddled in here for a little too long for his own good.
Yeah, I know the feeling. I kind of like kneel down and do what he was doing with like the incense. I didn't get to see what my home was really like. I left super early and I didn't get to see what it really was, and I didn't understand what it meant. but I'm gonna travel, and I will learn what it's like to be a real mink.
He gives you a big pat in the back. It's like really hard, but he's going really slow. Very good choice of language there. I like that. I was born on Fishman Island myself, but I can't say I ever picked up its culture. I left very early. Things went a little too fast paced there. A couple too many pirates showed up. So I guess I can relate to that.
Mm-hmm.
My mind has been busy with other things, but I'd say that the best thing to do would be to figure out who you are first, and along the way you'll figure out what it means to be a mink. So take whatever life throws at you, and I can also tell you have a friend on this island, don't you?
Do I? I got my crew.
No, your description was similar. I had a feeling it was you. They said Fair, but you're Ferrum, right? From so.
Yeah.
Yeah. He points over at this, like over across the pond at this bar called the Quick Fox, and you can see a prescribed, or like on a tree there is the Ears Everywhere Inc. logo on it, like just carved into a tree. And he says, "There's this little boy who's been watching me train for quite some time. He thinks I can't spot him, but I can. You see, his tail sticks out sometimes."
Is he there now?
He licks his claw again. He goes, "He's in your pocket. What does that mean?"
It was. I pull out. I reach behind my back and I pull out like
you pull
little
out the
fucking
Viva
Viva card.
He goes, "Oh, these. I keep forgetting about these. I've never been to the New World myself, so I've never had one. Well, let's have a look at it for a quick second." And you can see it's strange because the outside world is so much quicker. It seems he's darting left and right, and it is like almost pulling out of your hand. It seems like Incus is on the island, but on the outer part.
Okay.
Yeah, the little one watches me sometimes. I have, I don't actually have ears. You'll see, he just has like little holes that turtles have. He's like, but I hear him muttering about his friends sometimes, and your description has popped up once or twice. He's tried to watch me, but I don't think he is well suited for Fishman karate. He's very impatient.
Yeah. Just a bit.
For my birthday this year, I had a bottle of brandy. It was I only drink once a year on my birthday, and when I looked at it, I looked over and seen this little boy watching me. He looked embarrassed, and then I looked down at my bottle, and then it was gone. And then I looked up, and the little boy was gone. That little shit took my drink. And then he kneels down, and he's like, "But it's okay, I forgive him."
You shouldn't.
No, he's a growing boy.
I
don't think that means...
discipline.
Yes, perhaps. I don't, as strong as I am, I don't think I could catch him, so no point in whining about it here.
I mean, I'll probably talk to him again. I can get him to buy you a drink, I guess.
He suddenly animates like very quickly, and he's like, "Yeah, get him to buy me another one." It's been a month since my birthday, and I really wanted that. I was thinking for it all year.
What's your name, just so I can tell him?
I am not telling anyone my name. Sorry, you can ask around the village. People will tell you if they know me, but I'd rather just live on my own, not speak to anyone unless I choose to, until time comes I leave this island.
Okay, that makes sense.
You see he has a little picnic basket and it says Tony on it.
I'll keep that in mind.
Okay, now throw a punch.
Okay.
Give me an attack.
Do you want me to like... do you want me to like do anything, or do you want me to like do it in a special kind of way?
Do whatever works. And you punch, and you notice in whatever way you want to do it, you feel Fishman karate very naturally come off your body and go into your punch.
It's just like water. Is that how that works?
Essentially, you punch, and the droplets in the air just kind of become visible for a second. There's almost like a lag. You can see these droplets be separated from the air, and the water below gets shaped in this sort of like tunnel. So it just sort of looks like you're dealing that bit more damage, you've got these new abilities that you can feel. He looks at you and goes, oh, wow. I guess you're... He just kind of like reaches in and he starts leaning towards you very close, really slowly. And he just takes a sniff and he goes, ugh, you ate a devil fruit, but that's okay.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. It's just that you seem so attuned to the water that I did not think you would have a devil fruit, but I guess you do. I was just wondering how you could pick it up so quickly, but I guess you've probably spent some time in the water before you ate that, right?
A good bit, yeah.
Okay, well that makes sense. Incus doesn't really like the water.
No, he never did.
It takes a lot of time to dry his fur. It's different from yours, I suppose.
Mm.
I think you should see him. He talks about you too much to, you know, hate you as much as he says that he might.
What does he say?
He says, he kind of looks over to the rest of the group. He moves so slow that it does seem just suspicious. It looks like he's giving like one of those 1 second glances of like, should I tell them? But at Ferrum, you notice it because it's like a really slow crane movement. You hear like some grating, and he goes,
Is it bad?
He's still looking at the crew just for validation on what he should do.
I'm like looking at the crew and I'm looking back to him. Like...
He just like kind of raises an eyebrow and just waves slowly back at Alta. And goes, well, he says all sorts of things. He says that he doesn't think you're taking their mission quite as serious as he is. I don't know what the mission is. He seems to think that, well, he says you're a traitor sometimes. I don't know what that means, but he stopped saying that the last time I seen him. What else? Oh, I don't think he's too fond of humans, or at least he wasn't when he dropped down here, but I think this place was nice to him. So maybe erased it. He also just talked about how he's got to introduce you to this new drink that he found. That's about it. But he talks about you enough and mutters your name and stabs a tree and stuff like that enough that I don't think he would hate you quite as much as he might claim.
Oh, that's normal.
Yeah. That's normal. No, that's not normal. I can't lie to this child. Sorry, child, it's not normal, but I think that this kid's way of showing his affection, or maybe sometimes lack thereof, is not the most normal. I think he hides a lot of things, and you know, that might just be his way of living. And maybe it is time to take him out from his hiding spot.
Okay.
He's not over there, by the way, in case you think I meant that literally, but, you know.
I had like one eye looking over and I like center it back on him.
He also looks over again, he's like, wait a second, and he licks his finger again really slowly. He puts it up, he's like, no, definitely not over there. I don't know the rest of these people. Who are they? Are you
Well,
here
this
for
is
any reason?
Belladonna.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you go first this time.
No, you go ahead.
Well, I'm Altalune. My friends call me Alta. We're here to see the circus. I mean, I'm here to see the circus. I didn't actually know that until I got here.
Oh, is there a circus? There was a circus a year ago. I don't know if there's a circus now, is there?
Well, it says there's a circus. Do you think those posters have been left up since last year?
Oh, no, I haven't checked this entrance in quite a while, so I should probably head back. It'll just take a bit.
Did you see it last time? The circus?
Last year, yeah, I went to go on the last day, but I showed up late, and, you know, it was really weird. They had these weird vehicles in there. Like, there was like a ramp going through a flaming hoop, and like, first of all, a lion jumped through it, and then after that, it was just, the room was filled with black smoke, and this weird drill went flying through the hoop. Everyone was kind of confused, and a lot of people left after that.
Maybe that was Robert.
My fake dad? I didn't know he was in the circus.
It's part of their branding, apparently. They just have a few of them just kind of going around. I don't get it.
Their branding is it? Okay, never mind. Sorry.
Well,
Part
I
of the
don't know
act,
how I'm
apparently.
supposed to compete. I don't have any of that.
Well, maybe you just have to spin like a drill.
I spin.
He just claps really slowly. He looks at both Belladonna and Ferrum with this very angry look.
Why is he mad? Why so mad, bro?
He just goes, clap.
I'm clapping fast.
Good. Looks over at
She finishes
Belladonna.
and strikes a pose.
I throw a
I-
rose at Alto. I find it.
I catch it within my teeth.
I give a couple of like little claps.
Slow claps.
This guy's neck and his head go
No,
back in
they're
his
real
shell
claps.
really slowly. His head goes missing. And then a big hand goes into his shell and he rustles around. And you see it like 20 seconds before it happens, but he's got a party popper. He starts really slowly pulling it. And he points it at Alta. And he gets really close to Alta and he's slowly pulling it and he's like, good job.
I think Belladonna covers
And it goes
her
off.
He's probably been saving that for a while.
My first performance. Thank you so much.
I bought that last year at the circus, but I did not get to use it, so good job.
Oh, we can bring you back another one from Amigo.
That would be great. Also get a bottle of brandy for me, please. I know it's not my birthday, but I want to catch up for last time.
Okay, well, you did teach Ferrum to punch, although I swear they could do that before.
Not a water punch.
No, this is like special.
Yeah, you just wouldn't get it.
Oh, you're right. I wouldn't get it.
No, you would, actually. I've decided.
Thank you. I don't get a lot of things, so that's actually nice.
I hope the circus goes well, and I hope whatever else goes well. Can I ask why you have the King of the Pirates with you?
Mm,
He's a friend of my son.
Well, he's just a
we're-
little bit sick, actually.
Yeah,
And
we're just
Belladonna's a
trying to help him out.
doctor.
Terminally ill, from what I hear.
You?
I guess this is a good place to
Well-
spend your remaining days.
Yeah, we're trying to give him one last hurrah, you know? King of the
At the
Pirates
circus.
deserves-
Does Roger like the circus? I didn't know this.
Do you?
Hey Roger, do you like
Back at
the
him.
circus?
He's vomiting blood on the ground. Ah! Like, he goes to grab something to hold himself up and bring himself back up into the air, and he just Squeevin is floating next to him, so he punts Squeevin into the ground to pull himself back up. Squeevin splats in the ground and reforms.
Quick, Miss Donna, use your buffed healing word.
Healing word.
I
You
think
must
I'll
have such good
probably
bedside manner.
No. I'd imagine I have him like on Anastasia, and Anastasia's just kind of like looking after him.
You just see this guy slowly look up at Anastasia and just goes, "Ah!" There's a
She's
ghoul
fine.
following you. Oh,
You know, that's Anastasia, she's fine.
I thought I got creeped out by the ghoul, but it's a friend ghoul, so that's alright. Where did you find that thing?
I drew her.
Alright,
I
whatever
also
you
gave
say.
a devil fruit.
Oh, right, okay. I was just fully ready to give up on that one. That makes more sense. Could you like, what can you draw that what wouldn't work?
Pretty much anything as long as it like doesn't go into the water, because the water will just, you know, melt it. Anything, pretty much anything. Not anything too big, I don't think.
What would happen if you drew a fish?
I would just have to draw it in a way that it could breathe on land. So that
Yeah.
it will die. But it actually died. Well, Anastasia doesn't have any. A fish will probably. Oh, let me try it. I draw a fish.
It starts flopping and flopping and flopping on the ground. It takes the full D&D rules 5 minutes to suffocate to death.
Oh.
He looks down and he goes, "Oh, dreadful." Belladonna, you notice he's very, like, he's looking away, and he's just saying, like, "Oh, what a sunrise," but, like, it's past noon. He's trying to distract the rest of you, and he's slowly slipping Belladonna a note.
Okay, I
Is
take
this
the
distraction
note.
working?
Wait, but it's not.
Up to you
But
guys.
it's Alter. Are you seeing this?
Have you seen this? I imagine since he's very slow that we would see.
Yeah, he's also just got, like, a fucking tree trunk arm.
I'm choosing to be transfixed by this sunset that doesn't exist.
Yeah, while you're doing that, he hands Belladonna the note. You open it, Belladonna. It's just way too in detail schematics of one of those extendable back scratchers. He looks away and he starts
This is-
whistling, but it's very dry.
This is
Oh,
so
is it something that can
funny
help
because-
Roger?
No, it's something that can help Tony. This is so funny because this implies he's had this for a long time. There's no way he threw it
He's
right
been
now.
waiting for the right person.
He's been waiting for somebody to come along and make this for him. I make it for him. Of course I do.
You make it for him. He kind of shifts his body forward in his shell a little bit, and he starts, like, hand above head, starts scratching down his back. Complete silence. You guys watch for about a solid 2 minutes. He puts
I
it
do
in
not
his
watch.
shell.
I look away.
You hear grating. It sounds like shredding steel. And he just goes, "Ah, delightful." He puts it away. Well, if you people need any help, I
You're
cannot
welcome.
promise to help in combat, but hopefully there shall not be any combat here. People need any help, go ahead. I will not step inside of the city, though.
Well, okay. Thank you for everything.
It's
Bye.
okay.
Very wise. Bye bye.
Do you want me to tell Incus that you're here, or should he be surprised if I see him?
Ooh, what's better? I think tell him. I might not find it otherwise.
Okay, I'll tell him. I don't think he's noticed that I've noticed him a single time, but I've noticed him every time, so he might be a little creeped out by it, but I think I'll lay it on him easy. I'll look in his general direction. I'll go, Incus.
Don't do that.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll leave him a note. That'll be fine. That'll do just fine. Okay, goodbye, everyone.
Bye bye.
See, he
Bye,
like
we'll be
rocket
back with the
fast
party poppers.
jumps into the sea or into the river and just swims under water and goes into his shell and starts sleeping.
Really is a shame you can't do that, Fervor.
Belladonna can't do it either.
It really is a shame you can't do that, Miss Donna.
Do what? Go into a shell? That's disgusting.
Whoa! Whoa!
It's like a little house that you can move around.
No,
That's
I
kind
don't
of-
like. No, it's attached to you. He's
You're very
basically
lucky he's not
naked.
around to hear that, Miss Donna. Very
Why
Miss
did I
Belladonna-
waited until he was gone? I might have strong opinions, but I know not to say these things to people's faces. Let's go inside.
Belladonna, a psychic image flashes in your head of Anastasia with a shell.
Oh, no.
You like psychically cross it out. It's just that Anastasia can communicate telepathically with you. It's picturing
Oh,
herself
is
of
this
a
from
shell.
Anastasia?
Yeah. She's kind of like
Anastasia wants the shell.
she kind of
The
asked,
horses
wants a
yearn
shell.
for the shell.
she kind of just asked for like a big spiky shell, like buys her.
Think about it.
Okay, I'll draw Anastasia shell. I'm fucking losing all my devil fruit charges. I have one left.
Jesus
You just
Christ.
long rested. You should be fine.
Oh, we just long rested. I forgot.
You have all your fruit charges. Also, you can just augment the thing for free that you've already made, I think, so you should be at full.
You've only used
Oh,
one.
okay.
It's okay.
No, she used it to make a
because I
fish.
drew-
And the back
I drew the
scratcher.
fish- I drew this back scratcher. And
Oh,
I drew a shell
right.
on Anastasia.
You don't have to
Can't
pick a
forget the
usage
fish.
for the fucking back scratcher, it's fine.
Okay, so I
promise
take a
you.
usage for the fish.
That's a dangerous, dangerous promise.
Next thing she'll be making ladders.
True.
I'm not doing a full conjure animals for the fish. Surely it takes a usage.
That and the back scratcher each took half.
Let's see. Actually, I want to see how your basic are. Yeah, you spend, and you also have artistic creation. As an action, you can spend 1 devil fruit charge to paint a creature or an object on a surface. Peel it off. It'll manifest for an hour. Yes, so you can just make a 1 animal basic one for 1 use.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I make Anastasia a shell, and now she just looks like a 4-legged, winged skeleton Koopa.
She goes inside of her shell a little bit and has the wings sticking at the side to look like a blue shell.
I, like, not unintentionally have an image flash in my mind of being a Mario Kart player, and Anastasia is my cart.
She's just galloping. Just scraping up the floor with her fucking claws.
Okay, we go in.
Okay, you guys approach the front gate. Almost just on instinct, a fucking what's Anastasia's AC?
What? Well, she has a shell now.
What's her AC?
I forgot to get her open.
Okay, well, it shouldn't be any higher than 18. So,
Yeah. Aww.
you notice one of the ballistas just fires off and hits Anastasia through her shell.
Hey!
It deals like a 5 damage to her or so. And you notice that the guard that shot this just kind of yells over. Really, you can barely hear him. Just goes, run to the gate!
You shoot my horse!
Run to the gate! He can't really hear you. Why aren't you running?
I think we should run.
Why are we running?
I pet Anastasia on the head.
Just yells, the little one, the hamster, the other 2, and the woman in the green. Run! They're working together.
They're a chinchilla!
Run to me, chinchilla!
Well, you heard him.
I'm running like far ahead of everyone else.
Run up and he just goes, oh, you're okay. Don't worry. The scary thing can't hurt you.
What was that?
Oh, we shot
What's the scary thing?
The creature. There's like weird creatures have been appearing around the city, and looks like that's one of them. That woman seems to be, fond of it, so.
That's a horse.
Points at it. I'm sorry, that's not a horse. Look at it.
But that's a horse.
Wings. It's got hair somehow. It's completely skeletal. It's got a shell. It's not a horse anyway.
Maybe it's a special horse.
Get inside, kid.
Can I start like approaching the gate with like my hands up?
Yeah, they're all like pointed at you and stuff. They're like perfectly tracking you, but every now and then they keep pointing back to Anastasia.
Anytime they point at Anastasia, I like jump in the way. I'm like, don't throw my fucking horse.
They get close enough that
Leave
you can
her
hear them,
alone.
and they go, "What is the meaning of this?"
I'm just passing through. Why did you shoot my steed?
It's. Look at it. What is it?
Apple fruit.
Oh. We're sorry, ma'am. And the gate's open.
All right.
They start reloading the ballistas and just kind of put them to the side. You see an intern guard comes forward with a tray of coffees for everyone and a small medicine kit for Anastasia and applies it.
Aw.
Heals up Anastasia. So sorry
you
about
guys
that.
are so nice.
Well, there's been strange
Yeah, that's
creatures
surprisingly
appearing.
considerate.
Strange creatures appearing over the island the past couple months, and
Ah.
you know, just I thought that might be one of them chasing you from the woods, just to be sure.
Okay, that's a lot more understandable. I apologize for, bringing Anastasia up. I keep forgetting that to other people she's not as, delicate and adorable. And I
She
think
looks
Anastasia
cool, but like,
is
something can only be cool when you're sure it's not going to chase you and eat you, you know?
She would never.
That's Anastasia. As soon as this intern falls her back to Anastasia like over theatrically puts her jaws around this guy's head. Just kind of like giggles to herself. And then just goes back to being calm and trotting along with Roger. What's the reason for your stay, and can you tell us all the people that are with you?
We're here to see the Navy. We have like a mission of sorts that they're going to give to us.
Okay.
We are, of this new system being set up of the warlords?
Yes, we were expecting warlords to appear, but kind of just didn't really know when.
Well, tells us.
I'm gonna have to see a permit for that. You guys have all the paperwork.
We do?
Yeah.
But the paperwork didn't get burned, I guess.
Like, gets all serious about, like, I need the
Alright.
paperwork for that. You guys have it.
Yeah. Alright.
Hand it over. It's like, okay, well, that's fine. There's a sign-in sheet. Would you mind writing down everyone's names that comes in?
Sure. I'll write down everybody's names, I guess. I include Squeven and Anastasia, and I write in brackets like who they are. Like Anastasia is the skeletal steed,
Yeah.
and Squeven is the nightmare hamster.
Son.
You sort of just check over your shoulder to make sure you've got the count right for everyone. And you notice at this point one person is missing, and you hear a little ruddle around inside the shell of Anastasia. Kind of realize that Roger is being hidden inside of Anastasia's shell.
Roger's hidden in there?
Yeah, like Anastasia just kind of shuffled him in there.
Why?
You ask Anastasia in your head.
Yeah. I'm like, why is he hiding?
Anastasia points like over like one of these like bony claws and like points over to this post near the wall. And it shows just a wanted poster for Roger.
I don't write Roger's name.
It's just like letting you know, I'm just keeping this guy hidden.
Yeah.
It's another thing is just that we've got I'm sure you've heard the clock tower, the world tree it's seen better days. It's starting to wither a little bit for the first time in our history. Its lights are dimming. That all the time related stuff around this island is getting a little more funky, and we ask that you let us see your belongings and hand over anything containing gunpowder, any firearms, any explosives. Any sudden explosion would likely destabilize the tree and possibly turn off the bubble. So, really like to have a look at your belongings. You can have them afterwards. They're kept safe in this lovely box. Points to nice.
Alta's a walking
box.
explosion. This is terrible.
If they had radar, it would just beep at Alta.
I'm a little bit reserved about this idea. I understand that, you don't want anything endangering your tree, but, we could just not go near the tree. I'm kind of...
Fortunately, I'm not sure. I think anything within the walls has a chance of upsetting the tree in a way. It's kind of, I don't know. reacts to things strangely. We don't want to risk it, so I'd rather you hand over anything of those sorts. I don't know what you use as a weapon. I can't see anything on you, but like, if anything involves gunpowder, I just prefer to have it handed over.
Can I do an
I
insight
woke
check
up-
with this guy? I know they're most likely just like normal people and he's being honest, but
Yeah, do an insight. You see that he is kind of like regretfully doing this. It seems like a new policy that he's doing. He's kind of like, oh, it sucks to do this, but I just have to. It seems like he does actually store these things here because you can see that it's like well maintained and it's out of the way, that it's like got people with eyes on it all the time. It also seems like he is unaware that your umbrella is anything but an umbrella.
oh yeah.
He's just kind of looking at the crew and asking them to surrender themselves or surrender anything from them.
I sadly deposit some dynamite.
Yes.
He just looks. He's like, "Oh, thanks for that."
Yeah, okay, I'll hand over my umbrella gun.
Oh, Miss, there's no need for you to hand over your umbrella.
No, it's a gun.
Ah, thanks. He puts it in an umbrella rack with a bunch of other umbrellas.
I don't think I have anything else that is explosive, but if I do, I hand it over.
Okay. Okay, well, thank you for your stay. And one shakes Anastasia's weird claw hoof. Goes, you don't have any bombs on you, do you, Anastasia? And starts ruffling her creepy, long, silky hair.
I imagine Anastasia, like, shakes her head dramatically, no.
Shakes her head and then, like, looks very offended, like, puts a claw to her chest. Like, I would never.
I'm so glad that she's taken it. She's definitely from the Nations. Like, I know I made her, like, 2 minutes ago, but...
Yeah, she trots ahead of you guys and enters the city first.
I pet Anastasia on the head and I'm like, I cannot wait for you to meet Angela.
Okay, you guys are in the city. You have like the internet gives you like a spare map as well for going around the place. It says you're here at the entrance, but it's just sort of your way of getting around. It's kind of like a theme park. It's the way it's written up.
That's cute.
It has like a couple areas of interest marked. One that I forgot to put down is, I'll just draw a little, I'll just put some text over it, that there is a highly regarded shipyard in this first part of the island. Other than that, it seems like the majority of like the like living areas are on the other side of the island across the bridge. On this side, there's a lot of just kind of these poorer areas, and you see again that they have this weird split where half the people here are wearing these sort of Victorian era clothes, the other half are wearing modern day like hoodies and jeans and stuff like that, like even modern for the One Piece world outside of this. It's just kind of a busy day. People are going home, they're doing their shopping, they're not doing much else right now. There's a shopping square you guys can see further in. A bunch of taverns in this place.
Shopping.
Pub crawl.
You guys see like there's like a weird like
Yes.
helipad in this like field next to you. It's otherwise just like farming area, and there's not much else really early on in this place.
Shopping.
Shopping.
Okay, you guys go to the
Rat
shop
Pack
district.
Tavern and Electronics?
Yeah,
Oh, I'm checking out that place.
Well, we gotta
now.
check it out. Yeah.
gotta check out the Rat Pack.
It'd be a shame not to, you know?
Okay, you guys make your way up to the shopping square. I suppose it's more of like a permanent place where they've like, it's less like pop-up shops and tents, and more just like actual shops, buildings. See all sorts. Let me get out the list. They have a similar like a magic item sort of shop with like this very expensive looking bazaar. They have blacksmiths. They have essentially like rentable boats, like small boats for this place. If you want to kind of have a look around, you can. There's a couple of places you can go that it just essentially saves you sometimes from going over the bridge. Like if you live in an awkward area, like near the Quick Fox, you might just want to get a little boat and you can get out much quicker. They have also like a weapons dealing place that they have like a sign for boycotting, but like not for who, but like they just have like a boycott now sign. Some general goods, and like kind of a chemist's.
Tailors?
Oh yeah, they would have a tailor's too.
I go to the tailors.
Okay.
I'm following to the tailors just for fun, honestly.
You walk through to a tailor and you see it is split directly down the middle. Half of it is this like steampunk gears everywhere, steam filling the area. The other half is just like a Hollister. Or like a pull and bear. Modern day, just normal clothing. They've got their own logo of this island and it's just like a stopwatch that is surrounded by like roots, like it's been sunken into the ground.
Lovely.
They're selling t-shirts of it and stuff. One says I survived the rat pack and all I got was this stupid t-shirt. And shows a picture of like a really bad clip art laughing rat.
That pack is code for their 12 pubs. I'll take a look around for like any cool. I suppose like the steampunk side would be better for it, and I look for like cool dresses.
Yeah, you find a lot of like hoop skirty kind of dresses that Belladonna would normally wear, but they're in these like royal blues and more vibrant colors. There's not really a black. There are black ones, but it's like they're all like black and white or like black with big white lines and stuff like that. It seems like you would have to like somewhat customize them, but they're very similar. They're not as frilly. They're more like, I guess, just flat.
Yeah. Okay. I guess I'll take like one of the like black and white stripy ones. Or I'll go up to the tailor and say like, I have a big binder.
Okay.
And I plop the binder down. The first page is all of my exact dimensions. And the next page, all the rest of the pages are like the styles that I like in clothes. And I say, good afternoon. I am looking for a new dress. As you can see, mine has got a little bit of fraying around the edges. I have for you a binder of all of anything that you would find necessary for a dress I would require from you. Is there perhaps a temporary one I could wear, and that way I could also leave you the dress I am currently wearing in for repair as well?
This guy just kind of like looks down, is absorbing a lot of the info. It takes him like 10 seconds to like hear what you've said after he's looking at all this and to really absorb it. And he says, yeah, that's fine. You can leave it here. It'll be 20,000 berries to get it repaired and to take a temporary one, and another 20,000 to get a new one. You can get any of these to your liking, customized. And he gives you like this temporary one, and it's just sort of black, but it has some like undertones of green. Just kind of understands that to be your style. The way it is just like the hoop part of it is like the further down it goes, the more it looks greenish, and it only looks that way in certain lights. So it's like this weird like silk, almost. Looks quite similar to what you're wearing. He offers you a similar hat.
Cool, yeah. Yes, that is perfect. Thank you very much. For the new dress, feel free to take some creative liberties. You know, I don't want to stifle any, artistic innovations you might have. But as long as it is, fairly close to the binder, I will be happy enough.
He looks at your dress all around, spinning it around, just kind of looking at everything. He looks like really impressed by it, and then he looks at like the tag on the back of it, and he just kind of nods and goes, "Ah, makes sense." It's like, okay, I'll do what I can.
Thank you very much. When could I expect to pick this up?
We're not the busiest day. It could be like 5 hours from now.
Perfect. Thank you very much. I shall see you then.
Yeah, check in about 6 o'clock then. Okay. Yeah. Let you out.
Cool. New dress. I think we're gonna have a tradition now that she buys a new dress at every island she goes
That's
to.
cute.
Aww.
She'll have like such a really
After
cool
Roger's
wardrobe.
gone, Anastasia will just be holding all the dresses in the show. We got like hook them on the bones, like. Can Alta like look around the shop because she's got, I think her clothes all got singed as well.
Yeah, you've got these burn marks over your clothes and like some little holes. It's not like too bad.
Can she?
But yeah, you see similar, like there's modern clothing. Anything you would find in like a modern, nice enough shop is there. There's also just like these like steampunky looking ones. There's these like dresses that look like they are just built to twirl. And you see that they're on this like spinning, they're on the spinning mannequin. And after like they complete a twirl, there's like a blow of steam from underneath the dress that also spins it around on its own. It's just
Yeah,
very
Alta came in with
stuff.
a purpose, but she gets distracted and stares at it for like 10 minutes before she remembers her
You watch it do a
purpose.
couple rotations.
Yeah. So she's looking for like clothes, but that have like the holes on the back for the wings. She's thinking she has this kind of idea, we can call it delusion, that like the circus here is like full of like, might be like have Sky Islanders on it, so that they might actually have those kind of people like living in this town, especially since the fishman was talking about how like open the town is, you know what I mean? So she's like trying to like hunt through and look if she can find anything with like wing holes, essentially.
You see that they have like a catalog of like previous custom designs they've done, and they have a like more like just like a hoodie essentially that they custom fitted that has wing holes at the back, but you don't see anything that's on sale right now. Something they've
Can I see like when they made that?
Yeah, they made it like a year ago. It's like a boys fit essentially. It's for like someone quite young, like a teenager.
I didn't know that they wore hoodies at the circus. Can I like is it like a book or something with like the past? Or whatever? With, like,
Yeah,
the
it's kind of
pictures,
on display just to show you like what they can do. And also like just so you can approach them. It's kind of just like the idea of having a bunch of pictures on the wall at like a barbershop or something. There's like, give me what that person has.
She'll call over the tailor, I guess.
Comes over to you and just sees that you're like holding the book and just goes, "Oh, what are we thinking about getting customized? Anything of your own or something that we have?"
I wanted to ask you something first. This here, did you make this?
Yes. Decent while ago. It's quite simple.
Yeah. And the person you were, I can't help but notice that there's these holes in the back. The person you were selling to, did they have wings by any?
Oh yeah, cool, big wings, big black feathered wings.
Oh.
Problem with that?
So, no.
Oh, okay.
She like, I guess she takes off her own cloak and she's like, not like these.
Oh, quite similar. Those ones, just kind of goes, You know, they were were anatomically speaking, professionally, they were like a little bigger, you know, compared to his body, like a little.
They were bigger. Oh, I knew I was a rug.
It's okay. They're there. You can like pats near you because you don't know if you want to be touched. It's okay.
And did you see this guy around? Are they still here? Are they part of the circus?
Oh no, but he's been to the circus. I think that's what he got it for. Is he was just going to visit the circus. It's just all I know is that it's like he like stays indoors all day. Doesn't really like going outside, and you know, his name is I'll write it down for you. His name is Fogo, just Fogo. He just likes to stay inside all day. I don't know like where he lives or anything, but he probably should be at the circus.
Okay, thank you. That's really helpful. I guess since you have experience, could I ask you to make me something?
Of course. Seems very excited because he only got to make one of these in the past.
It's probably not a hoodie, more like something like the cloak I've got already, but just with holes in it this time.
Ooh, very cool. Yes. I should get on that right away. Okay, similar colors, yes?
Yeah, I think so. If you think it looks okay.
Yes, it looks perfect. Just on fire, or it looks like it had been on fire, but that will not be part of my design that I make. No, not currently on fire. Don't worry. Yes, I will incorporate this immediately. Get back to me. Just kind of sees that you're with Belladonna. Come back to me whenever your friend comes back, and it'll be ready.
Can I take out my cat?
Yes.
Do they do cat clothes here?
You like see that this guy has like a little area in the back behind like a curtain. It just says pet area.
We investigate.
Bear goes up on the counter for a little second. This guy pets Bear, and Bear sneezes and teleports away, and then starts heading towards the pet area. This guy goes, "Oh, I've got a warping cat. That's adorable."
He does more than that.
When did you adopt?
I don't know how long it's been.
I think you met Bear like 2 months ago.
Oh, a couple months ago.
Okay, did you get from here? Yeah.
Oh, no, from outside.
Oh, that's weird. I thought this was like the only island with the warping cats, but maybe they've branched out. Maybe some left. Who knows?
Oh, wait, you mean Bear? He came from here?
Yeah, some cats just like to stick a little too close to the world tree and like claw on it every now and then. The tree tries to like warp them away to stop it, and I guess some of them just kind of held on to that ability.
Isn't that great, Bear? You made it home.
Bear just sort of like starts sniffing the air, and he looks really happy and calm. All of a sudden, he realizes he's back home. You do remember for like a brief moment, Bear was like strangely playful whenever you were chasing on horseback to get into this place. Realize now it's probably just he kind of smelled it was familiar. Ferrum, you also remember that you had a weird moment where you looked at a cat and then it fucking flashed light at you. It's just a warping cat. It was looking in your direction. You pissed it off. You didn't actually, it was just pissed in general.
How's Bear feeling about the fashion in this place? Is it his style?
Bear's looking around. He's got one raised eyebrow. He's really like walking back and forward, like up and down past everything, including like there's like clothes for horses here and stuff. And he's just kind of viewing the whole selection instead of just going to the cat section, and you kind of have to patiently wait for him to get there. He's really taking it all in. He gets in there and he sees like
Roger is dying.
he just turns immediately and gives you this really sassy look and rolls his eyes and then teleports to the cat area. He starts playing with this like there's like a little chainmail thing for cats, and it's got like this rogue hood on it almost. And he starts clawing at it and like kind of ripping it. And the shopkeeper isn't here to see it.
No.
I grab him.
You pull him away.
Is that what you want?
Yeah, he like folds down his ears and then he pops them back up and he folds them down, and he's just pointing at where he was clawing at the hood.
Okay, so you don't want the wings anymore?
He looks offended at you.
Oh, I don't know. You're at home now, so I thought maybe you want to dress more like the other cats.
Shakes his head. Seems like he wants both.
Alta is delighted. She buys him this thing.
That's gonna be relatively cheap. That's 10,000 berries equal to 1 gold.
That's so funny. It's half the price of a fully tailored dress.
It's got chainmail on it. Okay, expensive. Maybe I don't know.
Ooh.
Bear's AC also goes up by 2.
Let's go.
He's
Surely he
pretty
gets a
fucking
stealth
chunky, man.
bonus too. Now that he's
How much AC does
got
Bear
the
have?
rogue hood.
What's
Bear now has
that do?
16 AC.
More than me. Why?
Anastasia has 11.
You should buy
Why
her
does
some
he
armor.
have? No, I think he has that because I gave him like the harness, right? But I guess that he's keeping that. I suppose.
It would
He
go
said
up to
he
15 then.
wants-
If he's
Yeah.
If that's also one
He's taking off the harness and just keeping the wings. Maybe the wings give AC.
Yeah, they get them like mixed up together a bit.
Can I go to like a stable or something and see if I can get Anastasia some armor?
Yeah, I mean, you probably know this post would be the best. They've got like horse armor, as I said. Yeah.
Oh, also, how much do I owe for like the cloak? Sorry, yeah. Like Alta's like what's Alta's final bill essentially?
Altogether, you spend 30,000 berry, including what you just got in the cat stuff.
Thank you. What about you, Ferrum? Do you want to get anything? You've got room for it.
Do they have like their big like book of like, oh, we've done this before? Do they got like minks in there?
You check and you see fucking Incus's fit exactly.
Dude, I can't do this. I actually can't do this anymore. Go.
You see there was like 4 purchases made on the same day. 2 of them are like these, like Incus has this like dark purple cloak that he's got on, and then he's got his black one that you see him wearing. You also see that he's got these other 2 cloaks. They almost look like a uniform at this point. One of them's like really long, like elongated, and the other one is quite short, or like it's quite like proportionally short, but it is like massive.
Yeah.
Almost like a really short body, but a huge body. And it has these wings like the whole way down from like the armpit to like the waist is open, where the sleeve would normally end. It's just completely open.
Okay.
There's a lot of room, and it seems like Incus bought all these 4 things for himself from this place. And he left a sizable tip.
Hold on, I've never worn clothes. Like.
Oh, that's okay. Neither had Bear, and now look at him.
Looks very refined.
Okay, but that's like. I feel like that's different.
Well, you don't have to if you don't want to, but you could start small if you want, like a hat, little.
Imagine Ferrum with like the Puss in Boots, like.
The guy working here is like, just don't wear shoes or socks without putting on anything else. Sorry, just some fashion advice. Make someone look scary.
What?
It makes you look scary.
Oh, did you want that, Ferrum?
Something else?
No, I don't want to.
Yeah, socks and nothing else looks weird.
Weird or
Something
scary?
else? Why?
Just
are
okay.
you
This
scared
might
of
be a bit
socks?
graphic. Cover your ears, little one. Just imagine a full-blown naked man with socks on. Disgusting.
No.
What if you had shoes and gloves though?
Ah. Yeah, but he could run very fast.
I wasn't even thinking of Sonic. I was thinking of Mickey Mouse.
One of the same.
Oh, everywhere I go.
See,
Slandered by the shopkeep.
Fuck off. Well, I mean, what's like okay, Mr. Shopkeeper?
Yes.
What's like a normal thing to wear if you're starting small with clothes? Like one piece of clothing.
You could go with the baggy look. You know, if you're not too comfortable, it doesn't touch your skin all over. Like, don't wear jeans anyway. Maybe tight to your clothes.
Denim.
Yeah, maybe something comfy. It shows you like these like almost like these modified just monk clothes, just like a kind of beigey looks, or like these like deep oranges, these earthy tones, and he's just kind of like, I mean, This will probably be comfier if you're not used to the feeling of clothes on your skin. Can't say I've
I
met
like
too many
the
mates, but
baggy look.
yeah, that little one Incus, you know, he likes the more like tight to the skin, just because he says he does a lot of sneaking and fiddling.
That's
So-
true. That's true.
Yeah, I guess if he's sneaking and fiddling, this probably needs it closer to the body, but I don't know, whatever's comfiest for you. You could try on things. There's also a trying on room, you know?
I take like everything. I go to the changing room. And by everything I mean I take like 3
Pile.
things.
Huge pile compared to Ferrum.
Roger is so cooked.
I don't know, they probably get like some baggy stuff.
Yep.
Pants, maybe a shirt. Let's go crazy.
Ferrum comes out and they're like twice their size because they're just clothes so baggy.
Yeah, it's like it's a shirt for like a large human man and it's just like draping down like a flag. It's like the fucking the fucking like I have tummy ache survivor t-shirt like
You get the Tummy Ache Survivor t-shirt. It was behind the I Survived the Rat Pack t-shirt on their funny t-shirt aisle.
and then big baggy ass pants because we need that right now.
Yeah, you buy. Yeah, they're like quite simple clothes. It's like 5,000 berry just.
Oh, okay.
Oh, but for the cat.
Thank you very much.
No problem. Anything else? Anything anyone wants?
Some armor for Anastasia.
Yeah, you see
Or
like
something that I could, like leather straps or something I could give her.
yeah, you see like there's like a bunch of chainmail and horse armor and stuff like this. There's like the chainmail might be a better look just because you could like mold it around to whatever shape you choose for Anastasia.
Yeah.
There are like just some sets of armor that are like more plated that are very expensive.
How much
Surely
is
the shell up to her
chainmail?
AC, like.
I'd imagine since it's like something I've drawn, all the things that I've drawn have like the same AC, regardless of what it is.
No, they all have different ACs, but you could up Anastasia's. Yeah.
Well then why didn't her shell up her AC?
Because she's using a staff block already. You're not picking and mixing them. I'm just saying that, like, depending on what animal she is, or like if you summoned like a turtle, not as your like steed maybe, but like as like a conjure animals, they would have
Oh, okay,
different ones. They use the stat blocks, yeah.
okay. Yeah. What's the sort of the chainmail?
Let me find some cost. I know horse armor is quite expensive. Ooh.
But is it more expensive than cat armor? That's the question.
More expensive than a funny shirt? I fucking
A
hope
funny
not.
shirt?
In this economy?
Are we meant to live, laugh, love like this?
I should have gotten him a fucking Live Laugh Love shirt, oh my god.
There's still time. We haven't left.
No, we're done.
Do we need to get
God.
Roger like a bib or something for when he like
A
vomits
bib?
blood? Yeah, I don't
Um,
want him to like ruin his bit.
Belladonna, you see it's
Get him a
100,000
cravat.
berries. And it would increase her AC by 2, but it would be 100,000 berries.
I'm pretty sure I do have that much.
Remember, we do have the only problem is we do have to get out of here. In which case, we probably will need like how many million?
I'll also say, just for the sake of in case there's any mysteries about it, you guys can just adopt in Bravv's money as well. I'll just put in what you can, because like,
Okay, yeah.
you can
Jesus.
divide it by 3. I can give it to you.
Communal group funding, mayhaps.
Yeah, if you just want to like store it somewhere and just take it away whenever you use it or something, but
I don't mind.
otherwise I can just give it out to you guys.
Yeah,
equally.
okay. Horse armor.
Okay. Otherwise, that's how much it would be each.
Okay.
Just take each. Oh, geez. Okay, you get the horse armor. Anastasia, it looks great. It kind of like wraps around the ribs as well. It's pretty cool looking.
Hey.
She's a big fan.
Yes, then I would like.
She's almost got this like Joan of Arc, like a chainmail like hood, but it restricts her hair, so she just wears it on her neck.
Cool.
Mhm.
Yeah, then I would like to go to a like medical place, like an alchemist.
Yep. What are you looking for in the alchemist place?
Medic.
Okay. Let's see.
Maybe adrenaline shots.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know. Other medical things.
Oh, healer's kit. That's what it's called.
Healer's kit.
Healer's kit. You get half on this, right?
Yes.
Normally quite
Yeah.
expensive. Would be 50,000. You get for 25,000, or 10 extra uses in your healer's kit.
25.
And they
Hey.
have 3 of them, so depending on how many you want to buy.
I will get 2, so minus 50.
Yep. Okay, you have 20 extra uses in your healer's kit.
Woo!
That shall last. Anything else you're looking for?
I guess like any like we used up both adrenaline shots, didn't we?
Yes, you're out of them.
Yeah. Okay. I want to take a look at like the adrenaline shots or I don't know, like any other kind of like potions.
Yep, you find similar adrenaline shots. You see how much they would be. List of potions. Let's see. So you find potions of healing. You find basic poisons. You find. Let me see what level of potion of healing would be. Or potion of speed. You considered rare. You're starting to realize these would be very expensive. Potion of speed would cost you 2.5 million berries.
Oh,
Potions
Put it on Bravv's
expensive.
card.
that's including it half.
These wouldn't be considered half because they're like full-on potions. You get like medical supplies halved.
Ooh.
I'll say you can get like healing potions halved, but like other ones I wouldn't consider as much. So, let's see. Potions of healing, if you're looking at them, are 300,000, so you can half the 150,000 each for a basic potion of healing.
I wonder if
I'll
Bravv's
get
money we use
2.
like the
I can give
communal
you
kind
some
of.
towards
Yeah.
those because
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I wonder if we use Bravv's money for like stuff that we buy for the group, if that makes sense, as opposed to someone
Maybe.
having
Yeah, I
to.
was gonna say like I'll buy like 2 potions of healings, but I'm gonna give it like 1 to Alta and 1 to Ferrum because like if I'm not around to heal them, they at least have like a backup.
Yeah. I can give you the money for that, or you can take it out from like
Yeah,
Bravv.
sure, we
I
can like.
was gonna take it out of the Bravv money.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm saying. We do that for like stuff that benefits the entire group, I guess, and then we keep our personal money for cat armor.
There's also a potion of greater healing, but I have a feeling nobody's gonna want this.
Okay.
'Cause of
How
it
much,
costs.
boss?
So not halved, it is 1.8 million.
Oh, but it's great.
But could I even afford that? Let's find out. 1.8 by 2. No, wait.
I don't
no,
think I got that
no,
money anymore.
No.
Think about the horse when you're getting out
I
of
don't-
this.
I don't got my dog in me, bro.
I think we could soft lock ourselves on this island. To be honest, not enough money to buy a horse. Like
Not with the Bravv fund.
Enough money to pay to stay in an inn to get a good long rest. It's fucked. You also see there's like a poisoner's kit here, if anyone is interested in a poisoner's kit.
How much is the poisonous kit?
It is 300 berries.
What does a poisoner's kit do?
I imagine it poisons.
It allows you to craft poisons for yourselves out of like natural resources. If you find anything poisonous, you can code it to like your weapons, but it's like you would take a full action coding it, and then your next one hit would apply the poison. So it depends
But is
on
the
what kind of
kit
poison you
itself
have.
like?
I can do that
Could you do
with
it-
a spell anyway.
Yeah, the kit comes with like a starter pack essentially.
Okay, but is it more than one use? Like in terms of like you can use the kit like however many times?
The kit is however many times. Yeah, it's just like you gather
cool.
ingredients and you use them. It comes with like free like basic vials of poison that's made. Or like the ingredients for such things.
I think
They
also
also-
may just risky Niamh with her opponents.
Yeah, they also it's just kind of like gives you like the ability to make poison, and it gives you proficiency to try and do it. So that there is also a chance that you can waste your ingredients. But it's significantly or cheaper than buying them. Let's see if they have any other potions, just in case you guys are interested in any by rarity. Oh, they have a thing just called bottled breath. It casts the level 2 spell Gust of Wind. It's for essentially if there's ever no wind, you can create wind for an hour. In
I
a
feel
specific
like that
direction.
could have been good at an earlier point in time.
There's always next time.
That reminds me, we do need to get. Did we buy ores or not? I can't remember.
Oh yes, we need to get doors. We should
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Ship
I
also
hope we
could
bought
do it.
more, yeah. I feel like we should buy ores.
That potion, if you were looking at it, is 300,000 for an hour of air of like fast
What if-
wind.
What if Alta flapped her wings really hard?
Yeah.
There's still one other thing I kind of want to take a look at. So I'm not too sure.
There's also a potion that lets you breathe fire. It just says spicy potion.
Oh, that's so cool.
Ferrum could be so Yoshi core.
I was gonna say Ferrum should totally take interest.
What the fuck? Guys.
You're melee.
Sorry, I got a text message. Did you say breathe fire?
Yes.
And then you could do it.
Okay. I heard none of that, Niamh. Like,
Breathe
none of
fire
it.
on like a hoop, and then someone could jump like the circus.
You can breathe fire, punch water,
The match.
take the mountain
all
stance. You
element.
are the avatar.
Alta, did you just want me to join the circus with you? Is that what this
Well,
is?
On my own seems kind of scary. Like I don't know anyone, you know.
I'll do circus with you.
Okay, we're both gonna have to practice. Okay.
Okay, what does circus do? What do people in the circus do?
We have to find out, and then we have to practice.
Okay, well, is this the first step? This fucking... Sorry, he doesn't say that. They don't say that.
15 and a half. So what could become of them? Well, I mean, like I was saying earlier, all sorts of stuff that happens there, but something about lions and grills and stuff. We might just have to watch and find out.
I've been sold immediately this potion. I'll buy this. How much is this potion? Actually, before I say I'm gonna buy it,
300,000.
300,000.
Can you claim this back on the Bravv funds?
Nah, I'll pay for it myself. That's fun. I'm just gonna put down a fire breath in my inventory.
Excellent. The person like working here takes notice of Alta and just goes, "Hey, you're from Sky Island, right?"
Oh yes.
I can recognize the wings, and pulls out this little box, and it's got a bunch of these dials, which are these like little gadgets, like the magic item you started with that makes a cloud, that are just different functions from a Sky Island. We have a couple, you know. It's up to you if you want any.
Where did you get them from?
The people that, like, when the circus set up last year, they brought a couple with them just for trade. I don't know where they got them themselves.
I've never seen any apart from mine.
Oh, well, you're free to try them out if you'd like. You can pick one at random. I don't really know what they do, to be honest. I haven't labeled them.
Pick one at random, you say? How many are there, Evan?
There are, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Oh, we're one off the number. Okay, tell me what you're doing with it. Are you pointing at anything specific?
Oh god. Alta takes it, and then she sits cross-legged on the ground. And then she kind of just, like, flicks it, I guess. However you, like, activate them.
Yeah, make me a wisdom save.
Okay. I get my saves are -2 as well, right?
Yes, and D20, I think. You guys are seeing like Alta excitedly rummage through this box, then sit down cross-legged and presses this button. You hear a loud click, and then just the area just fills with light. Alta, your eyes are burning. This is a what they call a flash dial. This is one that makes a large, a very bright flash of light and can blind people.
No, I can do that anyway.
What is easier to cast? Blindness, deafness. Blindness only.
Oh yeah, Alta can definitely do that. Goes back in the box.
Do you want to try it anymore?
Yeah, but I'm still gonna roll D23. She's feeling kind of blind, so she would just pick up the same one again.
Yeah, you're looking around completely blindly. You're like, yeah, this one looks good. Just not looking. Let's see. Okay. Where are you pointing this one? What are you doing with it?
She's in the same position, but she covers her eyes this time.
Cover your eyes.
That's going to help.
You click it, and you feel like a little recoil from it, but you can't really hear anything. The rest of you all see this, like, arrow come flying out of it and fly out the door and take off into the sky, and leaving behind it there is this, like, this ray of clouds that solidify, and it leaves this, like, solid cloud road. The arrow falls off, and it makes a 60-foot long strip of road that floats in the air.
Oh,
this one doesn't seem to do anything.
I start walking on the clouds.
Yeah, you start walking on it. It feels nice and a little bouncy. It's very fluffy.
So is it kind of just like the magic item I already have, but just like...
It's that, but it's a 60-foot line.
It's a road. It's just better. Okay.
Like 5 foot wide, 60-foot line.
Do I feel like, looking at it closer, do I feel like they're the same design? Or like, you know, like mine had like the name of the island on it? Do these like have the names of the islands they come from?
These do not. The flash dial, whenever you had to look at it closer, it was like scratched out, almost like a scratched out serial number. Like they're just like shells, but this one had like a scratch on it. This one doesn't have anything specific on it. Seems like it's custom in some of them to have it on there, but then like some of the more advanced ones, they have the name on there, but otherwise they don't. So one of them had it scratched out, and then the other one didn't have anything.
Okay. Do I feel like it's similar to like the one I have?
Yeah, it feels very
In terms of,
similar.
like,
The clouds,
make?
the consistency of the clouds and everything feel pretty much exactly the same.
Do you know which island this came from?
No, I guess you could ask at the circus, and I think it is the same people running it. They might know. They might be selling more, I'm not sure. But they did say that they had like one of every type that they had, so they won't have any more
Alta
variety.
looks
They might be able
back
to tell
at
you.
like the others, and she has like a big grin, and she's like, okay, can I take this then? How much?
Let's see, how much is that? Let me consult the graph. She reaches out into her bar chart. Don't know her. Well, she's doing her calculating on a bar chart, but let's see. Dials. So there's only one of these. It is usable one per day, and it's 100,000 berry. Makes a 60 foot, and it goes in a straight line, and you kind of like shoot it like a ranged item.
So, can it go in like? Can I do it at like any height in the kind of way? It's just where I aim it,
Yep.
and it will just float there.
Yep, the arrow kind of goes, and eventually it stops outputting smoke, essentially, but an arrow gets produced by it. It can hit someone, not do much damage, like a d6, but then the cloud stays for like the next like half hour or so.
Nice. Where does
Eventually-
the 60-foot range start?
It's from you to wherever you're aiming.
And like, what's the range on it? If that makes sense. It's just 60 feet
yeah,
from
60
my
foot
like,
is
feet.
as far
essentially.
as it can fire, essentially. Yeah, from your body.
Okay. Yeah,
And then wherever that line you draw would be, that's where the
Yeah.
clouds stay.
So could I like do stairs essentially if I fire at like?
Yeah, you can do like a
An
slope
angle?
essentially and run up it.
Oh, this could be good practice for the circus.
You could do some like Ninja Warrior UK kind of.
True. You have to run it up the wall at the end.
Yeah, run up the wall. That's the only good reason I can see for this thing. Okay, yeah, she'll buy that.
Sweet. Like, okay, well, if you, if the next paycheck comes in and you want any more, I'll keep them here nice and polished for you.
Thank you. They're great to see, honestly.
Yeah, I like this one the most.
What's that one?
Let's see.
Are there
She clicks
23
it.
dials?
Yep.
Oh my god.
See, this one is it just floods her shop. Like a river of water just comes soaking out of this thing. She's like,
Oh,
she
I'm
clicks
not
it
sure
again.
why
And it
you like
sucks up all
that
the
one.
water. Okay, well,
were Ferrum and like Belladonna like drowning for a second?
you guys are like kind of looking around the shop, just kind of having an eye, and then like unbeknownst to you, both feel a little queasy at the same time. You're not sure why, and then it goes away. You look and there's water.
Belladonna, my tummy hurts.
That's why you're a tummy ache survivor.
You've earned that shirt.
For
Wear it
like
like a
after
badge.
1 second.
Self-fulfilling prophecy.
After that, there's the Rat Pack place, there's a blacksmith, and there is a like magic item shop that's kind of like the marketing itself is very expensive.
Oh, we gotta check out the Rat Pack.
I want to check out the magic item place first.
Okay.
Yeah, go for it.
So
Ferrum and Alta did not have a good encounter with the magic item place.
I don't know what you're talking about. I had a great time. Paid like 5 berry for a camera.
yeah, it was so cheap.
Yeah, that's really good value.
You might get a shock going here then, Fair.
Oh, it's fine. They might have something for 10 berry, and that's kind of serious money, but...
How much can a banana cost anyway? $8.
You go in, there's a couple of things on display. They're all like, it's almost like a museum, like everything here has like a tag that in-depth describes it. It's not really, as much of like the last place where they've got like a box of random shit that they don't really know what it is. They have, first of all, they just have these straight up drugs. It looks like just cocaine. It's got this little pouch with these drugs emptied. You guys have seen them before as Gyro had them on her. You have two of these, like two uses of these drugs. Have never used them, but it describes what they are. They're considered high-risk drugs that allow anyone to enter a Sulong form.
What?
It gives a Sulong form, but essentially it says that you can either focus your body to be quicker or stronger. So unlike Sulong where it's both, you can choose electric for your melee attacks. You don't have the thing where it's like they can't take opportunity attacks, and you have a +10 to your speed whenever you take these drugs. They also can give Minx Sulong outside of the full moon. But they come with a greater risk. After using it, you roll a 1d4 for the levels of exhaustion you gain. No con save. So,
Belladonna.
very good if you're back to the corner.
Yeah?
Can I buy this?
I'm not sure.
I'll be really good, and I'll get a grasp on it.
So, first of all, it allows Sulongs to go into, or it allows Minx to go into Sulong outside the full moon. Do they have? Is it like a Sulong form that's easier to control, or is it like?
It's probably just the same.
It just triggers what would normally be your Sulong. And it allows like humans and animals to go into Sulong. It says that Gyro was testing this on animals, on wolves specifically.
Okay.
And in that fight, if you guys hadn't cornered off the wolves, she would have went and fed one to the wolf, and it would have went Sulong.
How much are these? Oh no, we have.
We have two.
Yeah, we have two.
You have 2 doses.
How many are there?
They have 2 more.
How much was for 2? 4 is a nice number.
Let's see. It would be. They're 400,000 each. So 800,000 for 2.
I'll pay that out of my own pocket, not gonna lie.
Sure.
Hold on, let me get the calculator up. 800,000.
Ferrum is given a calculator by the shop owner. Clicks one
They give,
finger at a time.
they give me like the biggest fucking abacus of all time, and I'm just like sliding like those things forever.
You don't do your maths on a bar chart?
Stop. 138. Okay, that's like a third of my money gone, but that's like chill.
Okay.
You have to promise me
Mm-hmm.
you will only use these under my supervision, okay?
Okay.
The shopkeeper looks and is like,
What if it's really important?
Ma'am, they already bought them.
I'm not talking to you.
Okay.
If it is really important and there's nothing else that you can do, then yes, you can use it. But if you want to use these to practice, I want to be there in case anything goes wrong, okay?
Okay. When is the next full moon, out of curiosity?
It happens every day here.
Oh, right.
Belladonna, I've got a great idea.
Happens every single day.
Yeah, I want to take a look around magic item shop.
Okay.
And I'm looking for Specifically, anything to help me do concentration or my spell save DC. Or, alternatively, something to get me my 1 intelligence back.
Let's see.
I know a way. If you get hit by a genie, you can like up those scores.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I don't have the cards because Ferrum lost them. Sorry, you can't do that actually. maybe Alta looks around to see if her tarot cards are like here for some fucking reason. Maybe Ferrum pawned them off. You never know.
You look around and you see that there are no decks of cards to be found.
What the hell?
You do see a thing called a cheater's die, which is a 6-sided die that you can. It does take attunement, which kind of sucks, but you can control whatever the outcome of it is. So if you're ever betting something in universe on a 6-sided die, you can convince anyone for that. You can always know what it is.
Alta is disgusted by this. That's against the spirit.
Belladonna, you find an item quite expensive for concentration.
Ooh.
It is 800,000 berries.
Ooh.
When you,
Okay.
this requires attunement. It's
Okay.
kind of like a necklace, or like, it's weird. It's like a necklace, but it goes around your waist almost, and what it does is it just like squeezes you into like focus whenever you are failing one. So
wait, would it be kind of like a corset?
you could it's essentially like a corset that just reacts to you and like gives you like a fucking squeeze to wake you up essentially.
Okay.
You can like modify it into your corset. When you fail a concentration save, you can spend one of this item's free charges resetting it down to roll again with advantage, or to like roll again one more time.
Roll again, yeah.
So it does use your reaction, but it gives you essentially free advantage rolls per day.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, pretty expensive. Does take an attunement slot, but also very good.
Which one of the three of us do you think is gonna be like first up to get bailed out by the Bravv money? You know, like we're like
Me.
Ireland in 2008. Like we're just gonna get. The
We're
recession
spending
hits,
before
you
the
know?
recession.
We gotta get the.
And the
It's right
Celtic
here,
Tiger.
Celtic Tiger.
Yeah.
You get bailed out by the Bravv bank.
There's a couple of other items on sale here that I'll go over if there's anything, unless anyone has anything specific they want. Unfortunately, Belladonna, you do not find anything that increases your intelligence.
Damn.
No, a book would.
You find there is an item called the boots of sneaking. They give you advantage on all stealth checks.
That's pretty good.
Oh,
Do you not already have?
Mm,
Wait. Does Belladonna have that already? Am I crazy?
do I?
No.
don't think so. That would
Okay.
be crazy. I just.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
It feels
misremembering.
redundant.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Can you not already like go invisible?
For me anyway. I'm not like.
At nighttime, I can go.
Oh, at night. My bad. It's really funny.
In darkness, I am invisible.
Okay.
Yeah, they give you permanent advantage on invisibility, and they do not require attunement.
Permanent advantage on invisibility.
Or sorry, on
Stealth.
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 I was doing so well. Okay.
Oh, wait, they don't require attunement?
Nope, just very
Oh, they
expensive.
don't. Shit.
Ooh, that
How
changes
expensive?
things.
Let me get
Suddenly
that.
it
I didn't want to do
changes.
I keep closing my thing that gives me the price.
Sorry, man.
That's alright.
It's all good. It's all good.
Well, you can just say it's like 1,000 berries. You know, save.
Yeah,
you
you like split it down the middle, you know?
It is exactly 1 million.
Oh.
They're these beautiful, shiny leather black boots.
Hmm.
They have 2 pairs in case both of you want them.
Yeah. All right, man.
If you're spending this much, I can tell you the rest of the options in case there's anything else you'd like better, though. Of what they have on sale.
Yeah, sure.
They have another item, which is a type of ammunition. It is. Let me find. It's in a jar, and it is just this living, disgusting-looking leech with these it's almost looks like a cookie cutter shark. It has this circular mouth with these big teeth, and it is coiled around an arrow. This is a ammunition that if you hit with it, you can say that you've had this leech on the ammunition. It bites into the person that you've hit, and it deals a D4 piercing damage to them every turn until they take an action to take it off. So
Ooh.
it either is a D4 every single turn for quite a while, and also if they're running or something, it still would keep going, or they have to take a full action to take it off. No roll required to either attach it other than just attacking with a attack roll, and no roll required to resist it. It's a guaranteed D4 damage every turn until they take an action. So that's up there. It's quite cheap. It's also not attunement. It is 200,000 berries.
Give me 1 second.
Next is the classic. Some of you may have heard of it. Classic D&D item, the alchemy jug. You can use an action to name a liquid, one of these, I think 12 liquids, and you can produce a certain amount of it per day from it. It just kind of refills itself magically. So acid, you can get 8 ounces of acid, half an ounce of basic poison, 4 gallons of beer, a gallon of honey, 2 gallons of mayonnaise, a quart of oil, 2 gallons of vinegar, 8 gallons of fresh water, 12 gallons of salt water, and 1 gallon of wine.
I don't know what I got.
Oh shit, it's
gallon of
perfect
wine.
for her.
What wine?
Whatever wine you put in it, I guess. Just keeps making it.
Infinite wine glitch.
Oh. You'll pay a lot of money now and save a lot of money later.
Exactly. Over the course of the
That's
campaign,
very
you'll save
true.
big.
Three dumb best friends all saying exactly.
Exactly. And if you bottle it up
Exactly.
every day, you get barrels. You're actually saving excess. You can actually start selling it.
It's like girl math.
I fucking love girl math.
It is 400,000.
How much was the last time Belladonna bought wine?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask.
I think it's a bottle of that wine is 20k.
So if you get 20 bottles.
Quite a small bottle. Belladonna could drink one in a sitting if she wanted to quite easily. Next up is it says made by the user of the pocket fruit. It is a permanently altered item, regular item from a devil fruit. So this person, no concentration, no they need to be alive or anything for it to work. It is just plain and simple a bag of holding.
Okay.
It is 100,000 berries. Not 100,000, a
Jesus.
million.
Oh, yeah, okay, that makes more sense.
Oh, okay, man. What was that for?
I missed a 0. There is requiring attunement, a fabulous gem. This lets you take an action once per day to make counterfeit coins. It will make 1,000,000 berries of fake coins that disappear after an hour.
Okay.
We might need this the way we're going.
You can
No, we're
you
fine.
could also once per day. You can use one or the other. Use as a bonus action, change like an illusion style, what your clothing looks like. So you make it look like you're wearing something entirely different, and you can only really tell by touching that it's not there.
Okay.
What's the price?
That
What's
is
always the price?
400k. There is also a lance that is just it can comes with fuel, and you can light it on fire. You just pour it like you pour it into it, then you flick like this lighter, like the flint, and it can light itself on fire. Does extra damage. There is what's called the Saber of the Half Giants. It is a massive sword that when you grab it and you attune to it, you can gain a usage of the Enlarge Reduce spell where you can only enlarge yourself. And there's also a +1 sword, so you can make yourself big to fit the sword. And there's also a thing called
built in.
the Gambler's Blade.
Okay.
So it can be customized to be a finesse weapon if you so wish, without any additional cost. Gambler's Blade. You choose how much you want to add to your attack and damage rolls every time you do it, between +1 and +3. For each point of bonus you choose for the sword, you take a corresponding penalty -1 to -3 to your death saving throws.
Oh
Or no,
my
you pick +1 to
God.
3 for every day.
Oh dear.
It gives you that equal to that your death saving throws.
Okay.
That seems terrible, no?
The good thing about this is that it's really cheap and it's a really cheap way to get a +3 sword, which is like really rare early on. Might not
But
be
the
as good for
cost
you
is
guys,
your life.
but yeah.
My improvised weapon is like +9 already.
Yeah.
Because I've got it, like, I pulled so many cards that I kept getting, like...
Well, it'd be Dex
upgrades.
plus your proficiency +3, so.
Yeah, I think it would
you've got,
be-
like, +2, I think, to that.
Yeah,
Something
so I think
like
it'd be like a +10.
Yeah. It's
Or
not that good
if
for
I
you
did
guys,
a
but
whole +3, so it's not incredible.
yeah, not great for you guys, but relatively
It's
cheap
also
compared
not
to
really
+3.
gambling. How cheap
How
is it?
much are the boots again? Oh no,
Oh, did I write that one down? They were $1 million.
It was
I
$1
think.
million.
boots. Okay.
The Gambler's Blade is it's just 7,777 berries
Not
Crazy.
six.
with a little winky face.
The
next to it.
devil probably left this in here for me, like.
They know.
It's got a little winky face next to it.
Is it attunement?
Oh, good question. Let me see. Yes, unfortunately.
Oh. How many attunement slots do I have again?
Well, so everyone has 3 of them.
3.
You have 1 for like the shell of your magic item, which lets you pick
Oh yeah, the shell of my magic item. Yeah. I wonder what happened to the magic item.
where'd the cards go.
Yeah. No, I mean. I left
And
them.
you have 1 for your current rapier.
Yeah. Chat. It may not be worth it. Oh, but it's so cheap.
It's just asking to be bought.
Yeah. Can I buy it, but like not attuned to it right now?
You can, yeah.
Just have it, you know.
It's got like a cool like splayed like card of or hand of cards on the hilt.
Oh well, in
Pretty
that
nice.
case, I have to buy it.
You just buy it to change the hilt of your own sword. Like fuse the
Yeah,
hilt.
honestly. She doesn't use that sword. She doesn't use the sword in general. She keeps that thing for the bonus action.
How much is the magic jug again?
I have not written down. Let me see. Alchemy jug is 400k.
Okay, I'll get the alchemy jug.
Yep. So 1 million boots, sneaky boots, 200k dried leech, 400k alchemy jug, 1 million bag of holding, 400k fabulous gem, and then the gambler's blade was 7,777.
I thought you were adding up just Belladonna's like subtotal for a second. I was like, what the fuck?
How broke are we looking?
I'm looking fine.
I got a great deal on this cursed sword.
I'm looking pretty solid, but if I get the boots, I would not be looking less.
Yeah, I will not be getting the boots because Rogue gets reliable talent anyway, and I get a +10, and that's gonna go up when my dexterity hits 20. So like I'm gonna be hitting like a minimum of like 20 stealth in a few levels anyway. So
Yeah.
like per roll, so like I just don't think it's worth it.
I don't think I will be. I think this is like. I think this is a good shout for me, but I also.
Yeah, you could, yeah, because I'm gonna get like a rogue thing. that helps my ability
Yeah.
checks. But
The
like,
best
you're
value
right.
for Belladonna, even no matter how much her proficiency goes up, is that this will curb a lot of nat ones, or potentially curb some nat
Yeah.
ones.
I'm sitting at 1,370,000. So if I get the boots, I'll have 370,000 berries left.
And that's taking away like the jug money as well, yeah?
Yes. And the magic item for concentration, I bought that as well. So
Wow, how are you so rich? That's
I have not been buying anything.
crazy.
Yeah, you
I
haven't had
suppose
to
I
buy
have
alchemy.
been losing.
You haven't been able to buy. You haven't had to buy healers kits because you got like refreshes at the at Leechlands as well. So
I suppose Belladonna does.
Same.
I mean, sorry. I suppose Alta does just drop money every now and then, so that's
Yeah.
why she's so broke. Yeah, it's up to you. I mean, that sounds like okay. We might have to give up Roger for the bounty, till just so we can get out of here. But like, I think it's
Just sell them
that's
off,
fine.
you know?
Yeah.
I mean, like, okay.
it's okay.
Patch that boy in.
Does it say dead or alive? Like, we can definitely pass.
Yeah, you can get him alive.
How much were the horses to walk out of here again?
There were a million each.
Surely we don't have to use the
Yeah.
horses to get back. Like, surely we can just, like... Bro, we've got an air balloon. Like...
We have anesthesia.
That's true.
Roger may not be coming out of this, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, as you're saying that, you look at the very top of this dome. The issue is that, like, above a certain level, the two domes do meet, so you'd be running into the two bubbles in a row. But if you get lucky, you can just kind of instantly pass through them.
If we get lucky.
Oh. Okay.
Like, you don't have to. You can avoid like the whatever it was, like the 8-hour trek or some shit. On horseback, that is.
Mm-hmm.
So just wouldn't have to. You could also just walk it. It's just that they're saying a lot of shit can come out and fight you.
I'll buy the boots.
Okay. Use some snazzy, shiny boots. Black leather. Doc Martens.
No.
They're not Doc Martens. I'm so sorry.
No, stick to your guts, man. She should have asked what they look like.
Oh,
Just
my
bought them
God.
now, no refunds. You have to take them back to the tailor.
That's how they get you.
Okay. You guys want to go anywhere next?
I'm done shopping. Oh
What
no,
is
we
the-
need to go. We need to go to the
What's-
shipyard. Fuck.
Yeah, the shipyard is actually a shout.
Yeah.
That sounds like Bravv money, though.
That's Bravv money.
Okay. Is that where you're going next?
Yes.
You guys get near the shipyard. Give me perception checks, everyone, please.
Yup.
Whoops, that's deception.
Oh my god.
You shouldn't have said anything, you know? You should have tried to deceive him.
On the walk there, you guys are walking. Just,
That's 26.
You know, you new drip, looking great, looking very fashionable, walking around. You're like walking in a like no one's behind each other. You're walking just in a straight line, taking up the whole street, but nobody's around, so it's not obnoxious. You guys hear something, and you all look to the right to the shipyard as you're walking there. Ferrum, you go to look to the right, and you walk into a lamppost. No one else notices it. Actually, Alta notices it, but it's up to her if she wants to make it clear that she's noticed it.
Ferrum's going through a rough time, the puberty and all. Like, I don't think I should mention it.
You guys hear shouting at the shipyard. You hear the sound of ripping metal, or ripping wood, I should say. Just tearing away, the sound of like this creaking wood. You hear like a couple of bolts from like something metal flying out because of pressure. You hear just a big old ruckus inside. You hear people yelling. A couple shipwrights come running out and leave the place. There's like a big old gate in the way. You can't really see in past this wall, but nobody is around. Like some people are leaving and have left, and now it's just kind of a shipyard in front of you.
Can I take a peek in and see what?
Yeah.
Run.
You look in the gate and you see this person in this big, thick, like has like a big, like thick, like black helmet on of this like very gothic-looking armor, I guess.
Okay.
It's spiked all over. It's got these like claws at the hands, and you can see they've got this big like sheet draped over them everywhere else. Just like the hands and the head are showing. They are just going up and they're ripping apart these ships with their hands. And some like people are going up to try and stop, and they get like slashed across the chest, and they step back and they run away. Just tearing a bunch of ships in half. Slowly creaking away at them.
Ugh.
Belladonna's reaction to this. Ugh.
Gross.
So uncivilized.
What is it
Are they-
doing?
Meant to be doing that?
I don't think so.
You're like heavy breathing coming behind the mask, but no words as they're just continually ripping in.
Wait.
Hmm.
Can I try it?
Yeah, what do you want to do? You see them just kind of slowly ripping away at everything. All the sensible people have left. Some people got knocked down, but have otherwise kind of bounced back from this.
And everybody's running away in like fear, or is it more like annoyance, or like?
It's some of the people here that like are younger are looking quite afraid, and then there's like a couple of older people that are just kind of like passing by and are staying out of the way and seem to think that this is a bit more normal. Does that make sense?
Okay. I'm gonna look at the like people who are a bit calmer and be like, what is happening?
You know, this just happens every now and then. If you stay out of the way, they stop ripping apart the ships. I don't know what it is. Just every like couple of months, God, it's every couple of weeks now that some of the ships that get built, just get torn away. It's always the same specific ships. Like they move on after they're finished breaking one to another. It's quite a creepy looking mask. It kind of looks like this
What?
strange like skull human looking mask. Like you can see these beating red eyes through them. But it's like very tight to the skin. It almost looks like something you would see in like almost like a mental hospital, like one of those really creepy masks they put on. That I'll send a picture. It looks kind of like this, but it's like pitch black. Looks very tight in the skin, and you notice that there are these like bolts around the neck, and it seems like whatever this is, it's bolted into the neck of this person. And it's like I don't know what it is, but these specific ships get torn away, and we're kind of
What ships?
Oh, the bigger ships. Any ship over, we can't figure out what size, but just like the biggest ships that are still being worked on, or no, only the ships that are finished being worked on. All the ships that are currently being worked on are just completely spared. It's happened like 2 or 3 times. We're not really sure what the deal is. It's happened a lot more ever since the king of this place has passed.
The king.
Yeah, there was an old king. You know, it's kind of there's like so many kings that come and go that people don't really pay too much attention. I don't even remember our last king's name, but ever since then, this has just been happening, and I'm not sure if it's just because the next in line for the throne isn't really taking their duty seriously, or maybe it's just the Navy are getting lazy.
Ah. Well, good luck with that.
Okay, thanks.
How long do they do this?
It takes about 10 minutes for them to finish ripping these ships up, but it takes a lot longer for us to kind of like bounce back from the loss of money, I guess, and have to explain it to our clients. We stay out of the way, but hurts some people if you get too close. I don't really know what the deal is. Yeah, 10 minutes usually how long it would take, and then they... well, I'm going to stick around this time and try to see where they go next. No one else has really seen. They just kind of like disappear once they've done this.
Alright.
Is it part of the boycott?
There's a boycott?
There's a boycott on
You've
the...
seen signs for a boycott, but nothing, it doesn't specify what they're boycotting.
Oh, yeah. For the past, like, ever since like 2 months ago, the trees got all weak and stuff, and the people are worried that if loud explosions go off or something like that, or any sudden increase in heat, then the tree might wither and die. It just doesn't seem to react to these loud noises all that well. So, yeah, there's been a complete ban on gunpowder, and the shops that sell weapons are not doing great in that. I think they're just protesting the Marines' choices
Right.
to ban these things.
I'm gonna favorite mark the dude that's ripping up all the ships.
Yep. Do you care if they see?
The dude who's ripping apart all the ship?
Yeah.
Ooh. I didn't think he was... Okay. Yeah, no, I'm gonna try and hide it, that I did it.
Okay, give me that advantage stealth check.
Oh, not sleight of hand. Let's go. Have those new boots feeling.
You time it very well that as they're going in for a big swing and like these like bolts are coming out and hitting them against the armor, just pinging against the armor every now and then, you hit them at the same time and they just feel it like it's another one of those. It clangs onto the armor, and the armor, you can't really tell too much, but it seems just very tough, and it almost seems like the armor itself is moving your favorite mark away from any vital points. Like it moves away from the spine and stuff like that. Like it just shifts, like the armor slightly moves, almost like a kind of like a peristalsis movement, like the body moving foot around. It just kind of shifts away your favorite mark, but it stays in the body, just like on the hip.
Okay.
It finishes tearing the ship in half, and then just kind of looks over at you guys, and looks back at like by Anastasia, and starts walking towards you guys. Walks very slowly, just kind of like marching. Loud clang clang coming off it.
I'm gonna stay very still and just watch it.
Walks, looks like it's gonna come towards you guys, and then passes by. Stops and looks down, and you realize it is looking at the barrel that your ship is in.
The barrel?
Oh.
It says wine, though.
It's looking at the barrel, and it's just like leaning down, and you can see this like hot breath come out of it, like the steam breath.
Chat, it might be time to leave.
Yeah. I'm gonna take the barrel and briskly walk away.
Give me a sleight of hand.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Why didn't you get the sleight of hand gloves?
Give me a strength save, Belladonna.
I have proficiency in this for some reason.
You go to
Great.
pull it away, and you notice that as soon as you go to pull it without looking at you, almost like a cat, like an angry cat defending its territory, this person just puts a claw into the side of the barrel and just holds it still to stop you, and then slowly looks up at you, grabs your arm, flips you over their head, and pushes you down to the ground prone.
Oh.
Hey!
They lift the barrel above their head.
Wait, it's metal, right? This guy, Ferrum, can you do something?
Metal, no. If I...
Oh, just none of the electricity stuff of anything on.
Can I turn him off? Oh, like... He's hardly electrical.
Yeah, you wanna try?
Are you sure?
You try it and you see a fizzle come out of like the lower parts, like the legs and something from the back. And some steam comes out, like released pressure, and it seems they look quite confused, like they're going to walk away with they're lifting like the barrel overhead at this point, starting to walk away, and they just kind of feel weirded out and look down. And like they start pulling at their legs, and it almost feels like they're a bit heavier, but continues walking just
Ooh.
really slow.
Like too long.
Well, it's a bit electric.
Well, it's metal. What has a shocking grasp has like something when the thing is metal, right? Or is it just advantage? No, I think it's just advantage.
It's probably
you
advantage.
Okay.
I don't even have shocking grasp anymore.
Oh,
It's
I thought you
gone.
did. I don't know why I thought you did it.
No,
I
it-
just think that.
what did it get replaced with then? Was it like
On off.
oh on off? Yeah,
I think
shadow.
you
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, you guys see they're just kind of like look annoyed, but are kind of avoiding you guys. Oh, you're risking gambit.
I panicked. I panicked. I panicked.
Okay,
She
your
panicked.
risky gambit will come out, and then everyone roll initiative, please.
Oh
Click
shit.
those
Okay.
tokens.
No, this
Thank
will
you
end it all.
for
Like you won't
the
even need
night.
to. You won't even click the token.
Oh shit. Okay.
Okay, let me just
Was that a 22?
Ah.
Oh, nice.
okay, grab. Click the token. Sorry, it's
I have an actual initiative bonus now. Let's go.
Oh.
Do I get -2 to my initiative?
Don't worry about it. You probably should, but like we're not. I got a job right now. I don't really care about all that.
We're not serious like that.
Not sweating that hard. You go last.
Thanks.
It comes out, and Alta, you use a 3rd level magic missile,
Oh, nice.
Oh.
which you can aim wherever you want. I wonder where.
Oh, guys, I think I might hit this guy. Where is he?
He's like up melee range for you guys.
Oh, sorry, he's right there.
Jump
I'm
scare.
really zoomed out on this map. I don't know why I thought he'd be like take up more than one square. I was like,
No, it does look like a very big person's body, but like it's a big,
yeah.
chunky set of armor. But
No, I get you. Yeah, I my magic missile. I don't know. I can't remember what the roll is for that.
yeah, you don't need to roll to hit, but it is a
But it is. I need roll damage,
1d4 plus 1.
and it's
So it's
level
a 1d4
3.
plus 1, 3, 4.
So it's
you-
5.
of them, yeah.
5. So do I do 5?
5d4 plus 5.
Sorry. Excuse me.
Yeah, sure.
Bless you.
5d4. Not bad.
Damn, nice. Bless you. You can tell that this armor is built to resist some things, or whatever way this is going. They're resisting some damage. This is not halving any damage.
So I just need to roll it again.
Yep. Big damage. Ferrum, you're up first. This thing looks dying. These kind of like beating red eyes. They're human eyes, but are bloodshot to hell. Red pupils. Look down at you.
Delightful.
No, it looks very angry.
It looks very angry or it doesn't?
Looks very angry, yeah.
Okay.
Goes from like disinterest to you guys and like letting you guys get out of the way to now like, okay, I have to fight you guys. Type like. Yeah.
Okay. Asher, like, as a treat, I'll do just like 4 unarmed strikes. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'll give like the first one electro, so it's doing lightning damage.
Okay, 2 of those hit.
I'm assuming it's the 24, the 20.
Yes.
3 electric damage or lightning damage, and then 4 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, the bludgeoning damage is halved.
Okay.
You can tell it is just a wide clang. Body is holding up against that damage you just tried to do. Alta up next.
Alta accidentally just got deleted.
Whoa, what happened? It's okay, I'll put you down again.
My apologies.
How did you do that?
I don't know. There was like stuff on it that I was trying to get rid of. And she just did it. I didn't even know I could do that personally. I feel like that should be a DM thing. Okay. Anyway. Oh. Okay. I probably want to get some distance here. I won't lie. Yeah, I'll move. 5, 10, 15, I'll kind of like. Actually, no. Yeah, can I like go behind these kind of barrels?
Yep.
And I guess I'll pop off slot risky gambit to start, I guess. And then we'll see where we're going from there.
Yep, let's see. So 5. You use warding wind. You're deafened all around you. Big old wind blows going around you. Disadvantage on range attacks, both you do and people against you. You put out fires in case a fire happens.
See, I told you we don't need that thing that like casts death or that thing that makes wind.
What?
Thumbs up. Is this concentration or like what's?
It is, but you can end it
Or is
whenever you
this
want.
I kind of feel like I should just end it, right? Not really seeing the benefits. Okay, yeah, I'll end that, and then might do a little cheeky hide. If that's okay.
Yep, go ahead, pop it off.
That's a 10. Okay.
Thing just notices the wind and looks down at you. Just can just see like your sword poking it. Does like a sideways head tilt, kind of beyond what a human neck should be able to do, and then slinks back up, looking at Ferrum and Belladonna.
Yeah. All right. I guess I cancel the wind. Although I suppose it is just for an 10-foot radius, so it doesn't affect anyone else. No, but I still probably get rid of it because I want to try land an attack.
Okay.
I should still get sneak attack because you guys are next to it. I just don't have advantage. So that's okay. Oh no, I have to land an attack. Alright, I'm gonna try improvised weapon. I'm pretty sure I can pick the damage type. Or like it's like piercing, bludgeoning, whatever.
Yeah,
the normal
bludgeoning,
ones.
slashing.
So let me see if I hit. Sorry, it's a little scuffed. That is a 25.
That will hit.
Actually, no, it's 23. Sorry, because I'm exhausted.
Yep, hits.
This is advanced mathematics. Oh my god.
How good it hits.
Oh, the pessimistic sneak attack. Actually, that is quite a poor sneak attack. So we'll say that's just piercing damage.
Okay. You hit in, it halves the damage.
Not surprising.
This kind of like bulks up in the part that's about to get hit, and then it pings off. Makes a loud like bell ringing sound as the ball bearing hits it, steel on steel. Looks annoyed by it, but mostly unharmed. Okay, Belladonna's up.
It was a Monopoly house that the ball bearings were bludgeoning. Like if you had crypto per lore, you would know that.
Yeah. Okay, it
I
hits and
shouldn't
it
really
shatters.
have to say it. Yeah.
But she
that's
has to pay the taxes, so yeah.
Oh shit.
Okay, Belladonna, you're up.
Okay. Bonus action disengage. 5, 10,
Goes to swipe at you.
15,
Just like pause there, like you dodge under it.
25, 30, 35.
Jesus
40.
Christ.
Just reminding you, in case you're wondering, you don't have your gun.
I'm not planning on using my gun.
Okay,
I'm
just
planning on using my
yes.
witch bolt.
Ah.
No, cast it. Okay. Wait,
That's
hold
not a
on.
witch bolt, it's a sapping arc.
Hold on, it won't let me.
If you just do a spell attack like Firebolt or something, it's the same to hit.
Okay.
If it hits, it does the D12 lightning, and then you can
Yeah.
bonus action trigger
No,
each time.
No.
help
Click
me.
it. Yeah.
Click just the text.
Just the
On the
text.
core page, like the attack. Like, don't hit
Ah.
the spell. Go to core and then like hit it under
Oh,
attacks.
okay. Here we go. I'm just gonna. Hold on. Okay, I don't have just like a
You have poison puffs there.
spell. Poison. Oh, that work? Okay.
Yeah, it's just a normal spell.
Should
attack.
have said to hit.
Okay. So
Cool.
18.
Misses.
Oh.
Heavily armored, big defensiveness. Just sort of
Oh,
like
we need those magic missiles.
the armor like bends in a little bit and moves out of the way of this lightning coming in. Okay, and unless you do, it's your action, bonus action.
Well, I bonus action disengaged, and
Yes.
my action was my spell.
Yep. You know what else you want to do then?
There's nothing else I really can do, but Anastasia is going to attack.
Yep. Roll to hit that.
This is her. beak.
Just hits.
A.
Goes to dodge down. Anastasia like
Because-
goes to hit with a hoof, and then after they dodge, just uppercuts with a talon.
So that's 12 damage.
Okay, halved again.
Okey-dokey, and then 2d. No.
That should be it,
Then
unless it does
this
multi-attack.
is
right?
her- Yeah, she has multi-attack. She has,
Misses.
this is her claws. 17 misses. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Here we go.
Okay. Let's see. Let me check the range on this. Ferrum, Alta, and Anastasia, give me a dex save.
Oh, woke nonsense.
Utterly PC bullshit.
What am I doing? Why am I going into the fucking dice
That's a
roller?
10.
That's a 10, okay.
Ooh, that's awesome.
Anastasia dodges.
Where are all the good rolls going to the horse, man?
Also, squeebing in initiative order.
Let's see. Well, Bravv should also be an initiative, so I'm going to say no. I balanced this encounter for you guys, so it's probably fine.
I just kind of assumed Bravv is just like in the pump or something.
Yeah,
They
Bravv just kind
hadn't
of has wandered off.
acknowledged it.
He like left and took a piss in a tree at one point, and then he gave you guys his money. Just getting some shots around.
Normal.
What a great captain.
You guys take. You see the fingers of this armor kind of like give way and fold in, and out of it comes these nozzles. And you hear a hiss, and then the next second, you guys are covered in flames.
Oh. Well, I'm glad we didn't get our new coat yet.
You guys take 19 fire damage.
Is that half by like evasion and stuff? Yeah?
Actually,
It's
evasion.
Okay.
Can I? Like, does he look like he's in attack? Can I uncanny dodge that as well?
You cannot because it's not an attack roll, unfortunately.
Yes. Society. So is that 19 half, you said? Oh yeah, that was literally right there.
Yep.
Cool.
Now I have to roll something. You see, this suit of armor does this, and goes to like looks down at Ferrum, and then has this moment where it moves suddenly more human and starts scratching at the side of their head really fast. Let me
Okay.
roll something. So scratching at the side of their head.
Just routed down.
And just sees like they go like calm for a moment. Still in combat, but like is going to like tries to like choke Ferrum with these, or like slashes Ferrum's throat with these claws, and then slashes at themselves instead, and just kind of doesn't do anything. Goes static for a second.
You're gonna have to
Oh.
taco jutsu this guy.
Oh.
Ferrum's up.
Well, I don't want to hit this guy if he's like.
Yeah, up to you. Whatever you want to do.
I don't know. What is he doing? Is he just like scratching in his neck, like staring?
It looks like trying to get like rip the helmet.
Oh, he's trying to rip it off.
Yeah, you also see that there is an issue, which is that there are big screws going into, or like pikes going into, from the helmet going into the neck. So, they're trying to like
Okay.
rip a hole in it by scratching at it, but like moving it that much, you're kind of like cringing at the look of it because it is also going into the skin. It's kind of like really rooted in there. There's like these screws that are in there.
Does it look like I could like, if you serrated it or like cut it, you could take like the top bit off while keeping the bit that's stuck in the neck?
Yep. You think that's sort of what they're trying to do, but just at the sides, but as like frantic and as it almost looks like the reaction of someone that's on fire, just trying to put themselves out. They're not doing it perfect, but they're just feeling pain.
Can I like, this is stupid. Can I get them to like hold still?
Yeah.
Like, can I just like?
Give me a
Hold on.
persuasion check. See if your words can reach them. See if your actions can reach
Persuasion. Famously quite good at this. Actually, not that bad at it. I just need you to like. Hold on, I'll cut it off. I'll take it off. Oh my god.
them. Looks at you, and it just seems like you didn't say anything wrong, but it just seems like they're not really hearing you over this grating metal sound, this horrified expression they have in their eyes. Just kind of like goes down their knees, starts clawing and clawing. It's very loud, kind of overwhelming.
Mm.
Do you still want to try it?
I'm still gonna try and cut it off. Can I just do like unarmed strikes, but in place, like, because they have claws, right? I can just substitute the damage with slashing, right?
Yeah, go ahead and roll your unarmed strikes,
Yep.
depending on how many hits.
1, 2, 3. I don't think any of these are gonna hit.
All four, you like hit all four, but all four of them are just this armor is stronger than your claws or your fists. Kind of like it seems like this thing can understand it for a second that you are trying to help, but cannot really cooperate with you. You don't seem to make much of a dent in it.
Okay.
Alta's up next.
Ooh. So, okay. When he was getting attacked by, like, lightning damage, or sorry, which damage does Ferrum have? Is it on the
Lightning.
attacks? Lightning. Did that look like it was reduced?
It looked like it did normal.
Did normal. Okay, sorry, let me just risky gamut and figure out where I'm going from there. I should probably move at a better angle, because I feel like I'm gonna...
Okay.
What's a good angle to risky gamut from? From behind. Yeah, I went to Thunderwave, but I was looking at the 15-foot cube, and it did not look good for chat. Why am I getting all the 20s?
The boring one. Next time you deal sneak attack damage, it's halved. Quarter sneak attack.
It's fine. Okay.
This means
That
Bear's playing with
kinda-
the ball bearing, and it's like gonna influence your throw.
Okay. Forget the ball bearings. Forget the ball bearings. So she sees Bear like fucking around with those ball bearings. So she's gonna cast Ardent Blade
Okay. Okay.
And she is going to make a lightning sword.
Ooh, very cool.
You know, it's a cool lightning sword. She'll use anything but like an actual sword. And
Elemental swords are cooler. Makes
yeah.
sense.
What's it look like? I don't know, but it looks sick. Anyway, and she doesn't have great to hit with this, I won't lie. And she has no advantage because she's already used her bonus action. But Ferrum's there, so we can try a sneak attack, I guess.
Okay.
Let's see what happens. No, 19.
miss.
Actually, it's 17.
Yeah, would have just been a barely miss. Like, seems like the lightning would have been more of a threat, but still bounces off. Completely fine. This thing seems very hard to hit.
The AC being so high, plus she has -2 to the rolls is, yeah,
Yeah.
it's not great here.
Okay, Belladonna. You're up.
I am going to conjure. Gonna conjure something that we've been talking about.
Okay.
I'll send you the token.
Excuse me.
He's here.
Oh my god, you gotta describe this in detail. You gotta give the backstory right now. Belladonna has a look of inspiration in her face as she gets drawing her masterpiece.
Yeah. We all know Belladonna is weird. She's very weird.
She's freaky.
And she definitely had OCs.
Okay.
Where's this going?
And she has this one OC, and she's obsessed with skeletons. We all know this as well,
Mm,
and as well as crocodiles.
okay.
So she has this one OC that she names the Crocojaw, which is just a skeleton made entirely of crocodile jaws.
Okay, this is sick, actually.
Crocojaw.
Arms, knees, head, everything made out of crocodile jaws.
Yes.
Both.
We're using the shark jaw skeleton stat block and token, but just pretend it's crocodile jaws instead.
Are you
Of
doing
course.
conjure animals with this? Yeah?
Yes.
Then there are 2 of them.
There's 2 of them? There's 2 of them. We got 2 crocodiles.
You see, coming out in this like Chainsaw Man pose with these fucking huge jaws pointed in either direction, appears the Crocojaw. Just a being made entirely of jaws, no eyes,
my
no nothing.
God.
Every single part of this body are just jaws interlocked with each other, covered in seaweed. Just, they look so ready to go. Like, all of the jaws at once are biting as if it's like a bear trap, always on.
Delightful.
Sounds like those
Okay.
like chittering teeth toys.
So,
Ugh.
that's my action. Their action is they can both bite. They both have a +5 to hit.
Yep, roll 2 then.
Okay. We got a nat 1 and a 3, so neither of them hit.
They
So
both bite
do-
in, breaks a couple of their teeth, and then they regrow.
Okay. It can't do its other action.
Yeah, that's whenever they're already hitting, I think.
Yes, that sucks.
Okay.
Anastasia.
Belladonna,
She
how
also
come you
gets a
get 3
+5.
turns?
I have freaking animals.
I am having the rogue experience.
God damn it! My animals, they do nothing.
They're all scratching.
You may also be having the rogue experience.
You're doing the equivalent of keying a car right now. This thing's just slightly annoyed at you guys. Like some sparks are flying now. Anastasia like is like upset at last time not working very well and just slashes so hard that it snaps off her own talons, and then she just ashamedly puts it back on. This thing's turn. With failing to get that off, this being grows in size, very big.
Oh.
Moving Crocodile to the side, and looks down at Ferrum. Gonna take some swings on you, bud. Sorry. My bad.
Okay.
Seems a little healthier now.
Great.
Yes.
What the signal?
Shut the fuck up. I can use my reaction to give like one of these disadvantage.
Okay. Gonna roll some hits.
Yep.
Okay. Oh God. Which one are you giving to disadvantage?
Just one of them. Like,
Okay, first one then. First one has to roll flat. Was rolling with advantage, so they got. Let's do typing simple math into this. They got a 16 to hit.
okay, it's 10.
And then the other one they're gonna roll advantage.
Yep.
That is a 22 for one.
Does
I need to
hit.
get Bravv out of this tavern, man.
And a 15 in the second one. With
not
this
hit.
hit, you see like kind of an excited look in these eyes, and the armor, like as soon as it makes contact, these claws go in like to your stomach. The arm buffs up, and a bunch of steam comes out of it, and poison comes out from inside of the claws, and does some extra damage. So let's roll that damage. Let's see. Big hit. Seems to be spending a lot of resources on this hit. That is 34 damage from that one hit.
Okay.
And the armor looks... you don't know how it's powered, but it looks like it's like running out of power. Just like excitedly got a hit. Then is going to just kind of like... Has the barrel still under one arm. Like puts it on their back, and what looks like a bear trap comes out of their back, like where the spine is, and just bites onto the barrel, holding it for them.
Good for them, man.
Yeah. Good for them. And then is going to use full movement. Try and get the fuck away from you guys.
I've used my reaction.
Did that pass by me?
Yes.
Okay, well, I guess I'll opportunity attack. Does Anastasia get an opportunity attack or no?
I guess
It's
so, yeah.
like if Belladonna chooses to.
That would
I'm
also... Yeah, count as a sneak attack.
Oh, cool. I can use my
And you have
sword
advantage,
I summoned, right?
by the way.
I have advantage.
But the sneak attack
so.
damage is halved. So really, who won the war?
You have advantage because... you have advantage because they be reckless attacking.
Ah, right, yeah.
Just decided to do it.
This is Bravv. This is where he is.
That is not what I meant to hit.
6.
If you hover over it,
That
it
is
says
not
6
six.
equals 6. Nice math.
That was not it.
Relax, liberals. It's called dark humor.
If you plus six
That's
points,
a 22,
That's a hit.
because it's -2. That's the hit. That's 11 sneak attack damage.
Oh dear.
That was a good sneak attack as well.
Okay, okay. So, isn't halved again because it's lightning, but it still takes a decent bit of damage. Getting a little low, looking real mad. Is going to has triggered something by getting this low, and is going to try and roll again as this armor tightens. This time does not meet the save. can move with their half their movement speed and make a melee attack. Hello.
Bitch.
Makes one melee attack on Belladonna. 18 hit.
Yes.
Okay. Oh shit! Roll 12 damage.
Okay. Make a Constitution saving throw. DC 14.
Okay. Armor looks out of energy for whatever extra stuff it's doing. Gets a nat 19.
Oh, fucker.
It's half damage though, right?
Oh yeah.
For this is your flashbang you're from, I assume.
Yeah.
Fuck you, pocket sand.
4.
Okay. Takes 4 damage. Does not resist it.
And I take 12.
Make me a concentration save.
Wait 1 second.
Unfortunately, you're not attuned to your
Concentration
item
save is
yet.
just my.
Yeah,
it's
concentration
just
is your
Constitution.
constitution, yeah. Constitution save.
It's like 10. You got this.
Yep, you got it.
Hey.
Crocodiles are really revving up. They start chomping even louder. Knowing that they're still here for purpose.
You wouldn't know it.
Ferrum is up. Looking quite low, looking quite desperate.
I could heal.
Trying to run.
Could heal. Or I could lightning bolt.
Up to
Then
you, my
lightning.
friend.
Oh, I know. That's cheeky. Lightning bolt and dodge action may be in order. Where am I looking? Where is anything? There we go. Queuing up my 8d6. Is it 8d6? 8d6.
Okay. Dex save, they get an 8.
Oh, he's taking 29 damage.
Damn! Looking real low,
And I'm-
not dead.
Okay, and I'm gonna take the dodge bonus action.
Ferrum all stands
And
up.
that's me. And oh shit, I got movement left.
There's a little shimmy.
Okay.
Alta up.
Wow. All right. This guy looks weak, you say?
Yeah. Well, weak relative to
I've got a
the start of this fight.
cube. 5, 10. I have a 15-foot cube that has beef with it. Oh, not at that angle. It doesn't. Like, I've
Capture
got
that boy.
yeah, 15-foot cube.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to cast Thunder Wave.
Yeah, tick all the boxes that contain a armored fucker.
Was right.
Is it strength save I have to do or con?
Ooh, it's a good question. Actually, I think I can just click on it and find out. Thunder Wave. That did not do anything. Oh, it's asking me to kind of, yeah.
Oh yeah, upcast and whatever.
Yep, cast. Calm, yeah. No, it did not have sneak attack. I did not turn that off.
Okay.
It's 13.
Okay. Yeah, roll public coin now. It fails. It's knocked back. How many feet is it? 15? 10 feet
Yeah.
away. So I'd say they go like that way. To
Yep.
an angle you shot at, and takes 13 damage. Almost die. Knocked back, falls prone, fucking pissed. Just a light as boom goes on, rattles some of the ships that are half built. Can you hear like a ringing in your ears after, but it passes by.
Point at the sky.
Oh no, the death sentence.
Yes, that's the Makama, you know, like finger pistol.
Until the start of your next turn, you can't regain HP.
Yeah, that's what I meant to happen. It's like it was like a misfire, you know. She kind of looks at it.
You
Like,
point. They look like
wants to reload it.
a little like apprehensive, like they flinch, and then you just like sneeze, and you've got like one of those bad sneezes that kind of hurts your ribs.
Oh.
Whoops.
I see your.
That's what I cast.
see your
Actually, I
plans.
cast web.
No.
That was my
I don't
risky
want
gamble.
The web is the thing. It's just open and I'm trying to
I
close
see your
it.
plans,
That's so
sorcerer.
funny. I still have a bonus action left, but like, I'm not gonna lie,
Wait, doubling
chat,
up on
it's
the-
not.
Risky gambit.
Am I allowed to do that? I don't think I can use the same bonus action twice.
Okay, but for risky gambit.
Are you relying that? I thought that was the caveat of the magic item.
Okay, I won't lie. I don't wanna fuck myself. 10 days from now, I'm gonna regret this. Okay, and how's your done?
I think I have enough movement left to just attempt to hide behind a barrel, but like I don't have
Yeah.
much more to do anything more terribly exciting.
Which are like barrels and boxes and nails and shit like this.
25.
You hide in perfectly. Got like a little cover. You can like push your head up, and the plank will reveal you and show where you are. You are a nice little hut.
Who needs boots anyway?
Okay, Belladonna is up.
My shark jaws unfortunately cannot make it. Anastasia
Shark jaws run as fast as they can.
can. The shark jaws. Hold on. If they were to go, they can only move 30 feet. So go.
They make it here.
They
They
make it there.
scuttle along. They run along.
Just
It's a
like
lot of
a li-
rattling. It's like dry bones kind of sounds.
They're not like. They're just like trailing a little bit behind Anastasia.
Yeah, they all run at the same time, but Anastasia like sprints, and these things just kind of wobble.
Yeah.
Okay, what are we doing?
I'm going to go forward and do a poisonous puff on this guy.
Okay,
At 12.
miss unfortunately.
Okay, bonus action disengage and get the fuck out.
Okay, you run up, go to puff some poison in there, just kind of swaps it away. Goes to like go back towards you, and you just run away from it.
Doesn't elaborate,
Okay.
leaves.
Anastasia hits with her claws.
Does it? Oh, that's good.
Which is-
only pro. We'll see.
Her beak is D10. She does 5.
Okay,
And then her claw
I love to say it. Single digit time.
hits.
Oh. I don't think can't. Let's see.
She's 12.
Half to 6, so just up.
Okay.
Okay, this thing's turn. Looks out.
You fucking leave Anastasia.
Looks at Anastasia. Sort of like starts like stamping their feet really loudly on the ground one at a time, and then you hear like the sound of like almost like an engine starting up, and steam starts coming out of their shins. They are taking the dash action and trying to sprint to the river.
He's fucking blasting off. Can Anastasia get an opportunity attack?
Yep,
Okay.
just
does
barely
she
can make it
do
to the
like
water. This thing is on 2 HP, so if Anastasia hits, it's most likely going to be a kill.
Okay, does she only hit like once, or does she do? Because her only action is the multi attack.
You hit once. Or
Okay.
standard melee attack. Oh, exactly hits.
Yeah.
Unless you get
Well, she
minimum
gets a-
damage. Oh wait, no, you need to get 4.
Her minimum damage is 4.
Oh, okay.
Hey.
'Cause she
Knocks
has a,
down.
It's a 1d10 plus 3.
Ah, nice. Knocks down. Starts sprinting, falls flat in their face, loud clang. The bear trap lets go of your ship and it rolls off to the side. Taking minimal damage on the ship. Now sitting there, just lifeless. Big crater in the ground where they land, and they shrink back down to normal size.
I'm gonna go over and investigate his body. And be like, what the fuck is this thing?
Yeah, give me an investigation then. And is there anything specific you're looking for either?
Is, like, what's under his helmet? Is he alive?
You can tell this is like
is it
it almost looks like this armor is like ancient in a way, but it looks kind of like the relics that you would have in the Leechlands, where it's ancient, but it has this sort of like vibe to it similar to the tarot cards, where it seems like it's not all good for the wearer. Like it's got like this, it's a double-edged sword, and you can tell that it is bound to their skin and they cannot take it off. There are these long pikes going into the neck. You're like, how did that not hit their artery and kill them? As they move around, it seems like it protects them, lets them do a lot of extra damage, but the person inside is like has been wearing this for a while. Can't get this off. Do you want to like look inside and see, like, try and look at the face and stuff?
Yeah.
You see this like you can just kind of barely see for like some of the features for like shining in the light a little. You see this older woman's face, just like dark skinned woman with red eyes, is unconscious. Like eyes are just open because knocked unconscious. That little period where just like your body's reflexes haven't kicked in, just kind of stunned, and then closes her eyes, lays unconscious. You can't see much more than that. That's just like what you can see on the face.
Okay. Can
Seems
I
to be
tell...
some blood pooling around the neck, and you think it might just be the strain of being stuck in the neck.
Okay. Is it like physically bound, or is it like, is there an element of like unnatural about this?
This
Not unnatural, but rather like weird.
like
weird.
devil fruit like kind
not-
of stuff.
Yeah, devil fruit or like otherworldly, or like it's like a normal person didn't just like make this.
This thing is almost built a little similar to like Romeo, which is that he is technology this world has never seen before. Like this technology is just very advanced. Looks like everything here kind of makes sense when you look at it, even if you can't fully understand it.
Okay.
There's no devil fruit stuff going on. There's none otherworldly going on. This is just a very well made piece of armor that really does not want whoever wearing it to get it off.
Do I get the impression this was also made by Fast Knuckle?
You can tell it was not.
Okay.
Romeo, it was you guys learned very little about Romeo. You learned that he fell from the sky at one point. Fast Knuckle repaired him, but like this looks like the original parts of Romeo. This like strong metal and a lot of this advanced sort of
The sky,
circuitry
you
going
say?
on. Yeah, fell out of the sky. Romeo fell out of the
He's
sky.
from a sky or she's from a sky island.
Might be looks very ancient, but looks very advanced. But like, other than Romeo, more advanced than anything you've ever seen by quite a bit when you get a close look. Far away, it just kind of looks like this rusty black piece of armor.
Would I be able to tell when the armor got bonded to the skin?
Ooh, I think you would need to get like a closer look to the person's skin at like a point of their being held, and it seems like the armor is just kind of completely covering them.
Okay.
So there's no way to get it off at all.
You guys could try to. It's like there's essentially these pikes that like are pushed in via like a piston, and you guys could try and like screw them out now that like the machine is off. It's just like
So this is a little more work than Thieves' tools could do.
no, Thieves' tools
Yeah,
would be
do I-
pretty good for it. Essentially, it would just be it's less of a medicine thing and more of a if you fuck up this using it with the tools, it could like jam in further. You know,
Okay.
it's more of a
I was about
mechanical
to
thing.
say,
So,
do I
could
do I
someone
think I
help
could do
me
this?
while I
Yeah, I'll
Use
give the
tools?
help action. Why not?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. This will have -2 to it.
Yep. Give me a
But
sleight of hand with advantage.
Nice. Advantage.
Ferrum kind of holds like the neck and like splays it out, so it's more open.
13 rather.
13, you see this person takes a little bit of damage from it, and is kind of like bleeding out quite badly, but the armor is like 90% off. There's like a little bit, and you think that you could attempt it again to get it off, or you could try and like
Can I try
pull
and like
it off, but
patch up?
they might have to make like a death
bleeding?
save. Yeah, I think you've covered up enough that like the neck is visible. That if you want to do like a healer's kit or something, you could do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want me to roll for a healer's kit?
It depends if you just want to get them like stabilized or not. You can just
Pretty
pay to
much,
stabilize
yeah.
them, or if you want to get them up. Okay. You stabilize them. Alta manages to lockpick, unscrew the last one. It's very delicate work, and it is not helped by like some of the rust that's in here, but manages to get them all out.
Also
They-
an EP.
Yeah. There is a big release of steam from under here. This person's skin seems like it's got like a little bit of like just very slight burns, I guess. I don't like whatever burns would just like heal away just from using this armor. Has this what did I write down? Let me see. This woman looks like a 50-year-old like Sigourney Weaver in Alien. If she was like a dark-skinned black woman with this like long gray and black hair and almost like a mullet. This like curly hair. Looks very cool, very strong features, strong jaw, stuff like that. Has like just a curly like mullet type look, kind of like a Ripley. And has these like almost like these black veins in the neck that you would tell is just like blood poisoning from bleeding so often, and it's in the same place over and over again. Is out and seems to be like breathing very heavily now. It seems like a good fresh breath of air that is not in like this heated can.
Yeah. Yeah, can I tell how long this armor has been bonded to her?
Yeah, you can see it's been like 3 months they've probably been in here. Like, it does not smell good in here. It smells like cooked flesh and unwashed body,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, I'm gonna do my best to just like wrap her up and get her cleaned and washed and on the mend.
Yep. You wash the area. Looking better. The rest of the armor does seem like once this has been taken off that it can come apart. It just like full plate armor, it would take like a full hour of just taking it off. Like there's a lot
Yeah.
of little pieces that need to come off of it. Tell like all the people working at the shipyard have like gone home, assuming that they're just finishing their rampage, and like the older people have just told them to stay clear, so you know that there's nobody around.
Okay, yeah, I'll like take the armor off.
Okay, you take it off. This person is wearing like kind of just like mechanics clothes almost, and has what are now crushed shipyard tools on their hip, just like chisels and stuff like that. And you notice now has this like little, it's kind of like a, what would they call them, like a boiler suit type thing, but it's like at their waist. Seems like they just put this on over their normal clothes. Boiler suit has like the same logo as that of this the shipyard.
Is the logo familiar?
You do not recognize it. It's just sort of like the Ucklug one.
Okay.
So you see like a little office in there where she was keeping all of her stuff, and it looks like whatever it is, she was pretty high ranking in here, or like maybe the owner. Tea is out cold and will be for a bit if there's anything you guys want to look around the shipyard or investigate about her or the armor or whatever. It is now
They're
removed
oars.
from her. There are oars.
Free oars, boys.
You get your oars.
Just sneak in some oars. I'll like take a look around and see if I can find out, like, if I think she like worked here or was high ranking here, like who she was.
Yep. You find like a. Give me an investigation, just have advantage because you already have kind of like found some of the hints of where to look. You find like a little office to go into, and there's a bunch of paperwork and all that. Seems like it's kind of all cobwebbed up. You find her name, like a little name card on her desk. It says Adwa, Adwa. Seems like she just owned the shipyard straight up. Also did like collaborations with the Marines, as in just built ships for them, but wasn't like a Marine herself. Also, what do you call it? Was sort of like an inventor in her spare time. Like you see a lot of doodles of just like airplanes, essentially, like an early airplane, like a biplane.
Yeah.
You see like little cannons that she was inventing, and you see like a graph of a ship going underwater inside of a big bubble. Also has some like contracts being worked on with a name that you've probably heard from Alta talking, Karam Industries, which you'll remember Alta. It was how she like won her cruise to come to the South Blue in the first place.
It was,
and they work on the
Gyro Karam's,
yeah.
like, yeah.
Her dad owned this business and does like the blimps and stuff like that. Also just has work with them, as in like helps maintain them. And you see it's scheduled in that they are the ones who brought like all the supplies for the circus and stuff like that. Was not here to fulfill the contract this time. Still showed up, but essentially they were just going to do maintenance on their ships because it would like be weathered coming through the bubbles and stuff like that. And she knew how to counteract this, it seems. The armor itself, there's no mention of it. Just mentions that like the king had died and that she was going to her last like diary entry, I guess if you looked further you would see like that in ever since something happened to the tree, the time tree, the world tree, there has been what she writes just as doppelgangers walking around. She seen a person that looked like herself, and she got really creeped out and noticed that it crawled into the ground near the tree at night. Like she followed it around, and it crawled down almost like a reverse zombie. Just went down in there. She went in, and all she said that she was going to go into the tree to find out what was up.
Okay.
And that is the last bit of news you have of her.
That's fucking creepy.
Yeah, all you know is that doppelganger started showing up, but it was kind of like not common enough that everyone believes it. But she's just seen one of herself walking around, not doing much. Creeped out, followed it. Didn't come back, it seems. She also has like a strangely similar dream to Alta's fake dad of wanting to build the perfect ship that can go anywhere, can go on the sky, go on land, and go underwater.
Don't look into it.
Let me see. Yeah, and has a like on the name card, I guess you do see her full name, which is Adwa Dozie, Dozie. And in the Dozie, sleepy. And in the diary, if you go deep in looking for hints, you're really prying, and you're seeing some sensitive stuff. You know, she's got quite a professional diary because she is like a 50-year-old woman. But you see a mention of just like just like, why is this? I wonder why this island is considered a holy site. I wonder why there is a church dedicated to the world government when we don't talk to the world government, because like they don't really come here. And also why in the church did they ask this one time if you have a D initial? And she refers to herself as Adwa D Ozy.
Oh.
In this passage just says that like she attended this church at one point and they asked if anyone knew anyone with a D initial in their name that they didn't know the origin of.
Okay.
That's about all you can find. A lot of questions regarding like, this place seems very nice. I love it here. Why is there a church that is about the government? Why is it called a church rather than like a town hall? And why is the tree acting weird? And why have I seen a person that looks like me?
I go and ask
So I've been-
Roger if she's related to him.
Yes, what?
I ask Roger if he recognizes her and if they're related.
Roger looks up, blood covering his face, and he goes, "Oh, Ozy, that sounds familiar. What's his name?" And looks at Alta and just keeps snapping his fingers, like, "What's on the tip of my tongue? What's his name?
She snaps her fingers.
What's his name? The Bad Boils.
Yeah,
Bad
no,
Boils?
what?
Bad Boils man. You know him? Yeah. What is his name?" Looks at
His
Ferrum,
name-
starts snapping his fingers. Come on, you know it.
Dowdy.
Yeah.
Did we know?
Dowdy had that name, right?
Dowdy Owzy? Was his name Dow D Ozy?
No, his name was. It's an actual name. It's Dowdy.
Okay.
But you could learn from this that they seem to be related, and it's not a very common surname. So Dowdy's name would also be Dowdy D Ozy. Yes.
I can't believe Dowdy is a fucking D. Jesus.
Dowdy also hit it. It seems like one of these people was very proactive. They were both very successful in their own right, but Dowdy was like a bit of a shit.
Some of them were more successful than others.
Yeah, you do learn. The last thing you learn, I guess, is that her brother has started. Or no, I think you know this, where like Dowdy was in character trying to play a buffoon, but he kind of did it for so long that he became quite useless himself. Like he was once quite competent, but he was like pretending to have bowel movements so he could go and he can make transponder snail calls and stuff like that. But eventually he got diarrhea. Yeah, his bit was to go and like say he's gonna shit himself, but then have a call.
Like, I do remember the first session had like an inordinate amount of time spent in the bathroom, but I couldn't remember what.
Yeah, in Bravv Session 0 as well, he like kept having to go to the bathroom mid-fight and stuff like that.
Okay.
It was just his excuse to get phone calls in, I suppose.
Interesting.
Just like me.
So I've been, yeah. Sorry, I've been wondering. So like when Alta like got to this island and then she saw like, oh, they have a church. When she was growing up, did she like have any of those like world government churches like near her?
You remember that there was none near you, but you remember that there was definitely world government books that came in, and they didn't explicitly say it, but they were very much treated like a Bible. So you definitely can have a connection between there, and these were like government sent to you guys.
Okay.
Definitely seems like the same origin, but there wasn't one there specifically.
Grand.
Okay, anything you guys would like to do before we end off?
I guess I'll when I look at the armor, do I feel any kind of like, yes, I've seen this armor before?
You do not.
PTSD.
When you get closer, you notice that it doesn't really look like the dials or anything of like Sky Island origin.
All right. How could you have come from up there? She's just confused.
Sits there unconscious. Goes like from like unconscious to just in a deep sleep. Seems like just very exhausted. Real sleepy.
I heal Ferrum.
Yeah, that would be good.
Oh, is your new drip damaged?
No. He just hit me really hard on the head.
Oh, I told you should have got a hat.
Yeah, but that's different.
Okay, last thing is, Ferrum, you feel a little tug from your hammer space pocket.
Oh shit.
All of a sudden, the Beaver card just like snaps and points to over the river. And it seems like the weird movement, it seems like it registered a lot of movement from Incus at once, and it looks like he just passed through a time bubble.
Okay.
And that's where we'll end it this session. Hope everyone had an okay time. Perhaps even a good one.
Great.
Had a good time. Had a great time.
Of course.
Good job,
Shipping.
brokies. All broke is on now. For real. Definitely no backup money. 0 cash.
I still got over a milli.
Can get the ship
I got a
fixed still.
milli.
Yeah.
The ship won't cost that much. Don't worry about it.
That's
Yeah.
a lot of money.
We got free ores. Think about how much we saved in the ores.
If it's up to Ferrum to pay for the ship, it'll be like 10 berry.
Yeah.
They just get
True.
such discounts.